All right, everybody, welcome to an episode of Tales of Friends. I am your host, Omar, here with
Morgan Mills, Momo Cyber Bunny,
Kaientai Fan, indeed.
And our newest member,
Brian Henely.
Welcome.
All right, that's
Thank
our newest
you.
member. All right, first things first before we start out, let's start introduction for Brian. Welcome to the podcast, Brian.
Thank you.
All right, so you want to tell us a little bit about yourself before we get a little bit going to the program?
Sure. Well, I am 37 years old, and I am from Aurora, Illinois. Currently living in Sandwich.
Nice.
Anything like any hobbies you like to do?
Reading, walking, camping, swimming, working, spending time with family.
And of course,
Yeah, hanging out with you guys.
another thing you forgot.
You're
And my wife.
age, bro.
And my wife.
All right, yes. There's another thing. There's another thing we were forgetting about.
Yeah.
You forgot the W word.
Oh, yes.
Wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling.
Yes.
My brain, it's been a crazy week this week.
No, trust me. I have been like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like, I've been like, it's just you don't know. Like, it's like, oh my god, it's like, I don't know if you were gonna be here or not. I don't know if it's gonna be here. I don't know what we're gonna do.
During the week, I'm usually busy working, so it's hard to get me during the week, during the day. So in the afternoons, when you text, I'll respond back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard. Yeah, it's very hard to plan all this stuff. It's very hard.
It is.
I know.
Yes, trust me. I had to do editing. I had to do everything. I had to do planning and everything. I had to ask everyone.
Sound check and all that stuff. So yeah.
Oh, trust me. Yes, trust me. It's
hard work.
People think it's an easy job to do streaming and all that. It's like, no, it's not.
It's not.
Trust me, I spent so much time learning how to stream and trying to figure it out as far back as 2014. So it's been a pain in the ass. Flambe is another streamer I know. So she's really cool. I recommend her.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, Flambe. All right, so guys, so I remember correctly, as we do for new people, like we usually start with talking about three topics, wrestling. Well, basically, anime, wrestling, video games. So I said we're gonna change it up a bit today. So we usually do anime first, video games, and then wrestling. But I guess everyone wants to do wrestling now because there's a whole bunch of stuff that a lot of people want to talk about.
Well, yeah.
So I guess that's all right with you guys. And what second?
Yeah.
What you want to do second? Video games or anime?
Video games, I would say.
All right, the anime last,
All right.
I guess.
Sure.
All right then. So it looks like we're going backwards.
I don't mind because I have a lot to talk about with this fucking Nitro. And the Survivor Series, but specifically in the Nitro was so fucking weird.
I still can't
All right,
believe you watched all those.
before we go into that,
Go ahead.
yeah,
Hold on. Go ahead, someone go.
all right. So basically, before we get into this, let's go into like the whole. Let's go into the results for like 3 pay-per-views that happened last May.
All right. Center City is yours, bro.
All right. So basically, we had 3 pay-per-views in the last month. We had Backlash in France.
Mm-hmm.
WWE King and Queen of the Ring, and Saudi Arabia, and then we had AEW Double or Nothing. So we're gonna go those real quick.
All right. Damn, that's a lot of people.
So basically, no, I'm gonna go over this real quick. All right.
All right.
All right. So first up, fast results. All right, for AEW for not AEW, WWE, but Backlash, France, the Bloodline, which had Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga, defeated Kevin Owens and Randy Orton into a tag team street fight. Bayley defeated Naomi, Tiffany, and Tiffany Stratton defended her title successfully. The WWE Women's Championship successfully.
That was a good
Damian
match.
Priest
Actually.
defeated Jey Uso, successfully defended his World Heavyweight Championship. Bianca Jade Cargill defeated the Buki Warriors, which include Asuka and Kairi Sane for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. And for the main event, Cody successfully defended his title against AJ Styles, his undisputed WWE champion AJ Styles in that match, which was actually really good.
That was a really good match, actually.
Yeah, it was actually a really good match, and the French crowd was amazing. French crowd was amazing. French was really amazing.
Oh my God! Yeah, I think they loved Cody Rhodes in that country.
They did.
They did.
Oh, you can hear the phenomenal, like I am phenomenal and like French or whatever. It's really nice. All right, so let's go into the King and Queen of the Ring. All right.
Oh, now that was a really good pay-per-view.
All right, so you had Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill successfully defended their titles against Candice LeRae and Indy Carwell.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan defeated Becky Lynch became the new women's world champion by defeating Becky Lynch.
No thanks to help with Dirty Dom Dom there.
Yeah, by Dirty Dom Dom, which is there's just a storyline which is headed which to a point like it's like, oh my God, I'm looking forward to when Rhea comes back. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. Oh, I'm so waiting.
Mommy's gonna be so mad at Dom Dom.
Oh, trust me, it's gotten so. All right, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but supposedly to a point where like last Raw, Liv Morgan gave Dom her freaking hotel key, and then I don't know if you saw Finn Balor like sneakily grab the card under the table at one point.
So that's where I went missing on Monday.
Yes, we're missing Monday, right? So now before we get there, all right. All right. So what the Queen of the Ring finals turn? All right, Sami Zayn defeated Jack Gable to successfully defend against Bronson Reed 2, WWE Intercontinental Championship. Nia Jax defeated Lyra Valkyria to become the Queen of the Ring and has earned a WWE Women's Championship match at SummerSlam. Yeah. Remember how back in the 2000s, if you won the King of the Ring, you get the challenge at one point?
Yep.
So now they make King of the Ring more worth it.
Could you honestly see Nia Jax as queen? No.
The problem
I thought she was gonna win.
Yeah.
The problem with King of the Ring is that it always feels like it was meant to be a comedy gimmick, you know?
Yeah.
Because like the best King of the Rings are always comedy people, like Kurt Angle.
Yeah. Booker T.
And Jerry Lawler.
Yeah.
Remember like remember 2 years later after Bret Hart won the King of the Ring, Jerry Lawler and Bret Hart had a Kiss My Butt match. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
and like, you know, Jerry Lawler hired a dentist. You probably know who that is.
I already know, but I'll let you guys figure that out.
Yeah.
Right. So all right. So and Gunter won the King of the Ring by defeating Randy Orton by pinfall. So he won to become King of the Ring, and he gets to face at SummerSlam. He gets to face the World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh yeah. Seth freaking Rollins.
So basically, he might be either facing Drew McIntyre or Damian Priest.
Oh yeah.
Depending who's the champion by that time. I feel like it might be Drew McIntyre.
I think it's gonna be Drew. I think it's gonna be Drew.
Yeah. So I think it might be Drew McIntyre. I think maybe they might do something with, I don't know, maybe Punk screwing Drew McIntyre over.
God, he can't stand Punk. Them two hate each other.
Yeah, they hate each other. It's a hater battle, bro. It's really a hater battle. All right. So and then Cody Rhodes defeated Logan Paul. Successfully defended his undisputed. Defended his title, his undisputed WWE title for.
I can't stand Logan Paul. No offense.
No, I can't. He could wrestle. He could wrestle. I don't like Logan Paul. I just don't like Logan Paul. I don't like the guy. I gotta admit, he could wrestle. He could wrestle.
Yeah.
He could wrestle. I wish if he started wrestling, I probably would have a lot more respect for him.
Yes.
If he started wrestling stuff, doing like his shenanigans.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And sponsoring Prime all the time.
Oh my God.
Well, the Prime is fine because you could just replace Logan Paul with any WWE wrestler, and it would be fine.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's end this results real quickly. All right. So AEW Double or Nothing. All right. So sorry if I butcher names, but Delana Perezzo defeated Thunder Rosa by pinfall in the pre-show. The Acclaim, which includes Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, and Daddy Ass Billy Gunn, defeated the Cage of Agony, which includes Brian Cage, Tor Longan, and then Bishop Khan by pinfall. All right, and then Will Ospreay became the new AEW Intercontinental Champion by defeating Roderick Strong.
That was
Oh
sweet.
wow!
The Bang Bang game, which had Jay White, Austin Gunn, and Celtic Gunn, defeated Death Triangle, which successfully defended the Unified Trios Championships, defeating the Death Triangle that could Pac, Penta, and Ray Phoenix.
Yeah.
Tiny Storm successfully defend her women's champion, AEW women's champions by defeating Selena Dean. Orange Cassidy defeated Trench. Chris Jericho successfully defeated the FTW Championship against Hook and Shibata, which I don't understand why Chris Jericho is the FTW champion. I don't understand that. But
Right.
don't understand that.
Oh my
John
God.
Moxley defeated Takecha, which is a IWGP World Heavyweight Championship eliminator match, which it wasn't even for the title. It was just to see if Takecha could win, which it should have been for the title though. You're gonna have the result either way.
I agree.
Adam Copeland defeated Malachi Black by referee stoppage, which I hope Adam Copeland gets well.
Yes.
I saw what happened with Adam Copeland Edge.
All right.
He fell. I don't know if you saw where he just fell off the cage, where he just landed on his freaking feet. It was very painful.
Oh shit! Yeah, and I think I saw Gangrel come out.
I got another follower. I have no idea what their name is.
I think Gangrel came out, right?
Yes. He joined the match. Yeah, help Edge won.
Adam Copeland.
Adam Copeland. Yep. Yeah, and it was for the AEW TNT Championship. So the AEW TNT Championship is vacant. So they're fighting for it. All right. Swerve Strickland defeated Christian Cage, successfully defended his title, the AEW World Championship against Christian Cage. So the guy who wants to make fun of fathers now lost. So kind of karma. But Christian's a good heel. I love Christian Cage.
Yeah. He's good.
All right.
He's
and
good.
then the match of the night, guaranteed by far, the Anarchy match, the Anarchy in Arena match, which was really good, by the way. I watched. The Elite, which includes the Young Bucks and Okada, Jack Perry, defeated Team AEW, which includes Bryan Danielson, Darby Allin, and then Cass Wheeler and Dax Harwood. That should be it. Which overall, was a really good. Overall, was a decent pay per view. I liked it. So good. So those are your quick results of the match and all that. Now let's go on to our.
And we have to send our well wishes to Ricochet. Hopefully, he'll feel better.
Oh yeah, Ricochet on Monday.
Can I give a follow? Len Nome, thanks for the follow.
Thank you. All right. Onward.
Let's get this party started.
All right, so let's see here. What other things we could do? All right, so one thing. Let's go on with okay. So now, I was requested by Augie to talk about the Screwjob. The infamous Montreal Screwjob that happened back in 1997.
Yep.
Have a good night, Dr. Kane.
Long time ago when I was a wee little kid.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
So this particular match takes place 18 months after WrestleMania 12. Yeah, right? Am I correct in that?
I believe you're right on that.
Yeah. And and the referee was Earl Hebner.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is that the same Earl Hebner that got fucking fired from
Eric Bischoff?
No, he got fired specifically because what was it? Oh yeah, he was selling him and his brother Dave, who was also a WWE referee. We're selling T-shirts in a bootleg fashion out of their car. That's how he ended up at TNA.
Yeah. Yeah, and let's not forget, like, remember that infamous twin referee magic thing?
Yeah.
In 88, 87?
Yeah.
Do I even want to think?
I was just born in '87, so I was just a wee little thing. So
None of us were alive in '87.
I was born.
You were. Hi.
That's another. That's another. Just so you know, I'm working. That's another VTuber that I know as well. Lynn.
Okay, got it.
All right. Yeah.
Yep. No one
All right.
too.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us, Lynn. Thank you for watching. I hope you can just stay by as much as you stay as long as you want. Enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Anything, just let me know. All right. All right.
Yeah.
So So have you guys seen the match too as well? How the match started, right? They were all brawling out.
Yes.
It was
They were all brawling out. I thought, and then all of a sudden when it took a while. It's like took like 10 to 20 minutes to they have the match officially start, and the match was actually pretty decent so far.
It was.
It's just that it was until until the controversy happened.
Yeah,
until the controversy happened where Shawn Michaels had to put had to do the sharpshooter.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, had to do the sharpshooter. I feel like the match should have lasted a lot longer than it should have.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that, because there was still felt like there was still a lot left.
Yeah,
it was a really good match. It was a really good match, though.
Yeah, it was a really good match, though. I wish it lasted longer, because I feel like if it lasted longer to get a complete ending. All that. So so basically with that screw job, a lot of things happened. We watched the Darkside of the Ring to get more info.
It was interesting, that Darkside
It was
of the Ring.
interesting. We have two people fighting to take claim on who did the screw job, which was not something to have.
No.
Yeah.
I also remember.
I think
we had Vince Russo. We had Vince Russo claiming that he did the screw job, but I don't believe Vince Russo for 1 second.
No.
There's also Bret Hart the conflicting perspectives of Bret Hart and Eric Bischoff on why WCW fumbled fumbled Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Bret Hart said he said that Eric Bischoff was a fucking idiot that tried to book wrestling, and Bischoff admitted that there were other ways to bring in.
What happened?
Other ways to bring in ways to bring it in, but that's one of the things that happened too as well. Like, instead of being like a referee for like a match or whatever, he should have tried to debut him a lot better. I'm telling you, WCW did them very worse. So
yeah,
did them very worse. So one of the things that I learned about the Screwjob match, the Screwjob idea was from a match from I forgot what match. I forgot what it was. I watched 1931. It was like a French match, right? Wasn't it around France or somewhere around there?
1931. None of us were around in 1931.
No, and he got the idea. I forgot the wrestlers though, but it was just to screw him over. I forgot what it was. The finish was I feel like they had the bite or whatever, and the guy got disqualified and won the title that way.
Ooh.
Which is freaking crazy. I forgot what the match called. I wish I remembered. Damn, I wish I remembered in time. I wish I remembered. But supposedly that's how Jim Cornette got the idea for the match. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have mostly a short memory, but I forget sometimes.
Yeah, and there was also a scene where Bret Hart went up to Vince, where Vince McMahon locked himself in his office, and Bret Hart's saying that piece of shit locked himself in his office. Yeah, remember that? And also, he finally finds Vince and said, "When I get done with my shower, I'm gonna knock you out."
And he actually did.
Yeah, and he did
the other thing I had to bring up, I remember it was the Strangler versus Harry DeGlon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was that. I think that was the one. Yes, that was the one. That was the one match that Jim Cornette.
Mm-hmm.
And to tell you the truth, I believe Jim Cornette, like, although both Jim Cornette and Vince Russo are both kind of pieces of, you know what, pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Pieces of trash, we call it.
Pieces of trash. Yeah. So, but I do believe Jim Cornette came up with the idea first because one is even Vince Russo himself said he didn't care about wrestling that much.
There was also a Nitro in late, I think mid-December in 1999, where no, it was November first week in November 1999, where Vince Russo made Tony Schiavone on television claim that he was the one that was booked the screw job in order to screw Bret Hart from the title.
What the hell?
It was
What
that.
the
And you know what? The reason I remember this is because that was around that was like at last week of October when Vince Russo and Ed Ferrara, you know, the guy who played Comes Oklahoma and WCW.
Oh yeah, the guy that did the Jim Ross.
The horrible Jim Ross impression. So he claimed that he was the one.
Oh my god!
So
horrible Jim
bad.
Ross impression.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
Oh my god!
A slobber knocker.
Yeah, no, but seriously, Vince Russo has claimed in professional and at least in WCW that he's the one that ruined Bret Hart's life by doing the screw job.
Jeez.
Which I do not believe for 1 second. I do not believe for 1 second.
No.
Nothing telling me. I do not believe Vince Russo for 1 second. I do not believe for 1 second that he's the one who came up with that because I doubt he thought about that. I doubt he.
Yeah.
Something's telling me that Jim Cornette's telling the truth because Jim Cornette has been in the business for how many years now?
A long time, man.
Probably since the 70s.
The only one that we know who would tell the truth is Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
will tell you the truth. Vince McMahon will tell you the truth 100%. Who the one came up with that?
Oh yeah,
situation.
Yeah,
because they were all in the board meeting.
I think I know why Vince screwed Bret Hart. I think Vince was afraid that like, you know, Bret would take the WWE title to WCW just like what Medusa did. You know, Alundra Blaze.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's one of the things that happened. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things that happened. So so what lead to this conversation? One is like, you know how both Bret and Shawn Michaels were like the two biggest stars in the WWE,
and they
the
fucking hated each other.
They fucking hate each other to a point like, you know, hey, I didn't want to put you over. I didn't want to put you over. Whatever. Blah blah blah.
It was like so they were the top
stars
at the time.
It's to a point where like they made fun of each other. One thing Shawn Michaels did not like the thing that he talked about his Playboy cover, whatever, his Playgirl cover.
Oh my god.
Playboy cover, yeah. And Shawn Michaels did not like what he said that. And then Shawn Michaels brought up Sonny. Supposedly, I don't know. Bret Hart denies any affair with Sonny during that point, but
that's sick. That's sick.
And supposedly he said like sunny days. Remember that promo? He said sunny days.
Sunny days.
Oh
yeah. Sunny days or whatever. He's referring to like when Bret Hart supposedly had an affair. Allegedly.
Supposedly, yeah.
Supposedly, yeah. So it's not confirmed or denied or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Supposedly, then a whole bunch of stuff. Yep.
Yeah. And also,
supposedly, the one thing that broke the camel's back was really was like when Bret Hart was before the Survivor Series match. It was going to be because Bret Hart was going to leave, right?
Yeah.
To WCW.
Because Vince couldn't pay him.
Yeah.
Vince couldn't pay him and all that because due to
Vince
like how they were losing.
Yeah, I know.
No, but you also have to understand this was around the time where they just got rid of Kevin Nash and just left for WCW.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash also happened to be one of the lowest drawing. No, he's not one of. He is the lowest drawing champion in WWF history.
World champion, yep. World champion.
So he was already. Bret had only been in. Bret, it was that bad enough that Bret was brought in. You also have to understand. They also were trying to put the belt on Lex Luger, and that failed spectacularly.
Yeah.
So the company was already in the drizzling shits. By '96, WCW was destroying them in the ratings. July '96 to be exact, with the fucking NWA angle. So, and they were destroying them in the ratings for 84 weeks, which is the name of Bischoff's podcast.
Well, 83 weeks, but but you get the point. So basically, yeah. So basically, what broke the camel's toe is like, I will protect you on the ring. I would have done the same thing for you, whatever. And some shit I can't remember exactly. It was like I barely watched it last night, and like,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm gonna protect you. And then Shawn Michaels like, I'm very appreciative, but I won't do the same. And Shawn Michaels around that time was a real fucking brick, bro. A real fucking brick.
I know.
Real fucking brick during the 90s. Real fucking
He was
He
mean.
was
That's a
fucking
way to
mean.
put it. Mean. You know, I could just call him a dipshit, but yeah.
Yeah, so basically,
dipshit sounds better, but you know.
Yeah, and then around that time, Vince is trying to figure out a way. So, and Brett was very pissed. It's like he's like very pissed. I done fucking everything. I tried to do everything. Like,
no,
like, you know what? And then he's like, you know what? He's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna drop the belt to fucking Shawn Michaels. And then Shawn Michaels and then Vince, they're trying to figure out a way to take out the title off Brett. Brett could not agree to anything. What Brett wanted to do was like,
he wanted to vacate it.
He wanted to vacate it the next night or whatever. But Vince on the other hand was like, I ain't having that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because the fact that if you're a champion, if you're the champion on a fucking show, on a fucking promotion, and you're going to another promotion, you lose on your way out.
Yeah, you lose on your way out. You lose on your way out, and I think I agree. I see it from Vince's side, and trust me, Vince had done a lot of bad stuff too, but I do see it from that point too as well, from a business standpoint. If you're gonna lose the title, you're gonna lose it on the way out.
Yeah, and he also claims there's a time-honored tradition in the wrestling business. You're either do the right thing or the wrong thing.
Yep.
And Bret Hart chose to do the wrong thing. Now people think that Bret Hart screwed Vince McMahon, but in Vince McMahon's terms said Bret screwed Bret. And also, I don't know if you heard, Undertaker got so mad that he kicked one of the barrels, and he actually defended Bret Hart, and he told Bret Hart, you know what, Vince is gonna pay for this. You know what, I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm gonna go in his office and talk to him.
Yep.
Trust me. Back in those days, there was like you were either on Vince's side or you were like either like supposedly with
You were like
I remember back in the time there was two sides.
Oh my god.
I remember
Vince
the Rock. There was like Rock and Stone Cold were like on Brett.
Yep.
And then Triple H and everyone else were like on Shawn's side. You know, so it was like
because
two different.
Triple H.
Yeah.
The authority.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, but during that time though, the whole and then it broke kayfabe. That match broke kayfabe. It broke kayfabe. It's like the second, and to tell you the truth, like a year ago, they broke kayfabe. Like that's the 2 times in 1 year that they broke kayfabe. Remember the Madison Square Garden with the click? Where like they all hugged out or whatever that they mentioned?
Yeah, the curtain call. Wasn't that
the curtain call? Yep.
So that
96. 96.
And guess who? And Triple H was the only one who got punished for that.
Yeah.
Well, because Shawn was the champion, and Brett and Kevin and Scott were leaving for the fucking WCW, so someone had to fucking. Granted, it gave us Steve Austin winning Ring of the Ring, so that would have been
it gave us one of the most iconic.
Promos.
and like the Survivor Series '97 wasn't the only screw job that happened. It also happened more. It also happened the previous year with The Rock and Mankind.
Yeah. But I feel like those screw jobs were like planned in advance.
It wasn't a double cross.
Mm-hmm.
Like using your finisher on using your opponent's finisher in order to screw him out of the belt. That's a little more. That stings. It stings like a fuck ton.
Yeah,
it does.
It does. So basically, on to the point. Basically, what Vince said, like you can't figure out a way to because he wants to leave out, and Vince being pissed off, like I cannot get this belt off, and I just don't want to do a fucking thing.
And he did it anyway.
he did it anyways. It's like, you know what? And the thing is, though, what Brad too was kind of wrong. He admitted Bret Hart made it wrong. Was like he upgraded Earl Hebner's seat to first class.
Huh.
Yeah.
Go talk to him. Say you're not gonna screw me. You're not gonna count me out or anything. I said no.
But
And then what happened was Earl Hebner had to do the thing because Vince was really. It's like Vince was like I'm not, because it's either his job.
Yeah.
Or you're fired.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And Earl Hebner had to do the right. And Earl Hebner had to do the right thing.
I had to do
Did
the thing.
he,
And
though?
he can't,
Oh my god.
no, not the right.
Crazy.
Well, I won't say the right thing, but he had to do the thing that he is either his job or his
You know, Earl could probably just go to WCW if he really thought about it.
If you thought about it.
Yeah, he could have. He would have been a better He would have been a better heel ref than Nick Patrick. You could argue he'd be a better ref than Nick Patrick in general.
Anybody can be a better referee than Nick Patrick.
Exactly.
No, but the thing that broke the thing is, though, he had to listen and he had to run. He had to run out of the fucking barricade. So did Jim Cornette too at the same time. And he saw Earl Hebner
because
run.
we were talking. Yeah.
So basically, So they both had to leave the damn. Trust me, if you did the most hated thing, on this earth back in the day. But back in the day, wrestling fans were crazy. If you saw the matches, if you saw the from the match from the beginning to end, there was fans that called Shawn Michaels the F slur. They call him the slur, the F slur, the F slur. They call him the F slur. I saw it. It was uncensored on Peacock. I'm surprised Peacock never censored it.
Yeah, and it's Peacock. They took off a bunch of things like Roddy Piper being in fucking blackface in WrestleMania 6.
And then they took off the infamous funny Booker T N-word thing on for the
from Spring Stampede 97.
97, yes. Yes, they took it off, but they never censored the homophobic slur that they call.
To be fair, Peacock only does. You think that Peacock would do that because considering how bad it is, but this is also Vince. The problem with censoring stuff is that if you censored everything, that would be every single Raw from 1999, from 1997 to 1999, and every single Nitro.
The thing was the Booker T joke. It was just funny. It was just hilarious. It's just hilarious because Booker T was not meant to say that. He was not meant to say that. He just slip it out.
Oops.
But there's also the issue of, I'm saying, if you censor everything, you're just censoring every single Nitro and Raw from that time period. Oh God, what the fuck?
Well, they do censor the audience when they say something horrible on TV.
So Morgan, I'm guessing you're getting your ass kicked on
Well, because yes, I am, because I'm playing Ultra Street Fighter 4, and apparently Super 2s will always bypass Super 1, will always hit Super 1s. Either it's always the last Ultra that'll hit, so no matter what, if I were to hit my Ultra 1 first, Ultra 2 would get fucked. Ultra 2 would fuck me up. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a cool thought.
Yes.
It's fun.
So basically, so they had to run out. Shawn Michaels was definitely in on it. He was like faking it, which was faking the crying or whatever. Brett told Shawn Michaels like good match or whatever, thank you for the match or whatever, because he wanted to be professional, just leave out.
Yeah.
I feel like the thing is though, here's the thing I would have done, right? Here's the thing, like I feel like at this point, both sides are at fault for this situation.
I know.
Both sides are at fault of this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides are at fault. Shawn Michaels for being a brick.
A brick? God damn it.
Yeah, brick. And then...
Putting it nicely.
A prick?
Yeah. An asshole, basically. And then... And Bret Hart for not doing the thing where he has to let go of the title. when you're leaving.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point, like if I were going to leave a company or whatever, I'm gonna have to lose on the way out.
Yeah.
Especially if you have the title. There's no one wants you to bring that title in
to their rival.
Company.
To their
to your rival, especially a rival company. Yep.
Like let's say like TNA or AEW.
And then Mr. Man for not trying to figure out a solution. Hey, I could have told, hey, Sean, you won the title, right? Go apologize to Bret Hart. Go apologize to him. Go apologize.
You
could
have just made it. The problem is that like this is one of the things that when you watch old wrestling is that everyone is a fucking carny that actually wants to win because back in the day, wins and losses mattered. Like like one of the biggest similar things I specifically remember was I was watching Starrcade '94 and Honky Tonk Man was supposed to drop to Mark Mero, also known as Johnny B. Bad. Honky didn't want to do the job, tried to renegotiate his contract, and got fired to the point where Bischoff never used him again.
Honky Tonk Man, good legend, good Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but he's also a complete carny like everybody else in the fucking 80s.
Elvis wannabe.
Yeah.
No, but like like carnies are like it's weird how many wrestlers are just fucking, very like in the 80s and 90s are very stickly about what's the word? Carny about winning. Even though you could argue it's so fucking weird. Anyway.
So basically, so what basically happened was like, the aftermath, the aftermath, Sean ended up having to losing at the title at WrestleMania 14. And he had to retire for a bit. He had to retire.
Didn't that happen at Hell in a Cell '98?
No, it happened
where he got fucked up by the Undertaker, and that's why he retired.
No, that was in Royal Rumble '98. Remember? That was Royal Rumble.
I don't remember. Okay, so he retired after dropping the belt.
Yeah,
I feel around that time. Yeah, I feel around that time. I think it's around that time. I could be completely wrong. If anyone in the comments or anyone in the future tell us where we're wrong, just tell us because we're not historians. We're not professional historians. We're not professional historians.
Yeah.
All I know is
professional historians, and then
I know that the Undertaker was in the gorilla position at WrestleMania 14 if the match didn't go smoothly with Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, that was a good match actually.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Alrighty.
All right, and then Bret Hart end up to go to WCW where his career
I need to talk about the Nitro specifically. It was because so for context,
I talk about the Raw first. Like the Raw part first.
Yeah.
So basically, the night after that, we all saw Bret Hart spit on Vince McMahon's face, whatever.
Yeah.
He threw a fit, destroyed monitors and all that, and the next night, the next night you already heard like we talked about him being Vince's ass or whatever. So basically, and then supposedly the whole entire situation, which led to one thing. What was one thing?
Brett Screw Brett promo.
Yeah, the Brett Screw Brett promo. He talked about blah blah blah.
Where he was
how you supposed to lose to go out. Supposed to go. The truth, everyone winning business for themselves. Period.
Yeah.
Everyone winning business for themselves.
Yeah, it also brought in the big heel character of Mr. McMahon.
Yeah.
So this was. Go ahead.
It was the most famous, most popular, famous heels of all time. The boss. The evil corporate boss,
right,
of a federation.
Yeah.
So I do want to bring up this Nitro because it was fucking weird to watch. The Nitro, November 10th, 1997 Nitro started out with a very specific fucking promo, which I call, because of certain podcasters, the Maestrov's metaphorical masturbation moment. As in, think about it. Imagine the scene. Montreal Screwjob happens. Eric Bischoff signs Bret Hart. He's pretty much brought the entire company's talent, who never lost on the way out, got fucking screwed on the way out. and is months away. Allegedly months away from destroying the WWF. The NWO come out and do this promo, alluding to Bret Hart being in there at first, but then talking about the trouser snake Scott Hall. And then Eric Bischoff completely he was out of his mind, but not in as much of out of his mind as he would be later on. And announced that Bret Hart would be on the it was a part of the NWO. This would lead to a build up to Starrcade 1997, where Bret Hart played and where Bret Hart would debut as technically as the referee for the Mary Sabisco Eric Bischoff match decided the fate of Nitro.
Oh, don't forget how the whole mess with the ending for the Sting versus Hogan match. Don't forget about that.
I have to bring this up because this build up was whether Bret would be a part of the NWO or not. It was also supposed to technically be around. It was supposed to try. There was originally a plan for pre Sold Out 97 for the NWO to have their own show like NWO Nitro, and for WCW to make their own Thursday Thunder show. Mm-hmm. That plan completely fell apart because of Sold Out 97. You know, the one pay-per-view which Omar watched. That was the worst pay-per-view I've ever fucking watched.
I know.
It was so bad that I tried 3 times to finish it, so I was just finish it all the way through. It was so bad. The first time me and Omar watched it, we made it up to the end of the Miss NWO Nitro, the Miss NWO pageant, which was all just a bunch of grandmas, and Bischoff was clearly inebriated. Everyone was drinking on this pay-per-view. You had horrible things like Chris. I should have stayed in hockey, Jericho. Or Mexican jumping bean Eddie Guerrero. That one was bad.
There's a lot of crazy stuff they said, bro. Trust me, the 90s and the early 2000s were like some of the craziest stuff that
they kept calling
if you were to say some of those things today, you would probably not get away with any of it. Trust me.
Oh my god.
No.
So the reason, and then there was this very specific match that I remember, which was the Glacier versus the Barbarian, and it had Ming, the Tower of Terror, also known as King Haku, literally fucking run out and give Glacier, who's a Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero ripoff, the fucking Tongan death grip. It was just that match was fucking blew my mind.
Oh my god!
That's what, and then. I was originally going to go insane and watch like the build up to World War III 97, but I'm like, I'm not going to do that this week. I already made my commitment.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's better not to want anything.
Yeah.
I do need to start doing more of this stuff though. Watching more pay-per-views and nitros. Or I cannot, but
we could. I was thinking, like, I saw people doing watch parties or whatever, or stream parties. I have seen multiple times.
Oh,
I remember
the one thing
they had. I remember. I'll tell you. Akane was here earlier today. I watched the whole Steingate, the whole Steingate.
How was it?
It was really good. Everyone did a watch party with Akane and Airchan, another VTuber I know. Shout out to both of them. Really, really, really nice, really nice. We all for 3 different days. We watched Steingate's like certain amount of episodes each time. We watched all 24 episodes of Steingate. It was really good, really good, really good. So I was thinking maybe as a Steingate was really good. It was really good. I mean, it starts slow at first, a few episodes, but after after 10 or 12 episodes, that's where things get really, really. It's based on the game too as well, Stargate's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah. So I was thinking, if you're gonna do that, you might as well do like a watch party for a bad pay-per-view to see how bad it is.
Well, that's what Nitro parties are for. Back in the 90s, there would be these segments for WCW where they would do Nitro parties.
Mhm.
Where they
Yeah.
would, they were the worst.
Yeah.
No, but the watch parties I'm talking about, the people the thing is though, since you can't show copyright stuff, they put on when they're on, and they put out the timer. They put on the timer, depending 1 minute what time you're on, the timestamp, and then people watch the reactions, and then you watch the show with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
So there
that's
were
how, yeah,
there
that's
were better.
how.
There
Yeah,
are
so
other
we
ways.
can't, because you can't like watch copyright stuff. So there's like other ways to do it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
So
technically, depending on if it's on Amazon Prime, you could do it. I remember watching Over the Top with this one other streamer, where they watched an entire Sylvester Stallone movie. As long as you have Prime, you could do it.
That's cool.
I think it's because they were streaming the whole thing. They were streaming there was a watch party. You couldn't see the show, but because when I was watching the Steinkate, they didn't have the show, but you had when they're on. For example, they took breaks and they had when the new episode starts, they tell you when to start, and then everyone in the chat reacts to what happens there. So
yeah,
sorry about that. I was chewing on a bottle cap.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'll shoot a bottle cap. Sorry, it's just a weird thing I do, but you get the whole
No,
point,
I-
right?
I
we
get
watch, we react. You know how people react to multiple times to they can't show the copyright strike, but you saw their reaction.
Right.
Live streams I saw other people what you call it, the wrestle talk and all that, watch the pay-per-view, but they don't show the copyright strike. They just tell you the reactions of what's going on, and then you watch with them. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know.
Which actually a fun idea, which I think we should probably do something like that. Watch an awful pay-per-view just to see our freaking reactions.
Of course, that would be so fun.
That would be so fun. That would be good.
Yeah, just to watch an awful WCW pay-per-view. Maybe
I got a couple of them.
Yes, it's yes, this is something we could do. This is something we could do, and a lot of people are doing it too. So I just got the idea. Because I saw people doing it. I just recently watched the Steingate's anime on.
We will do that one day. Maybe not today, but
not today. But that could be a future thing. That could be a future thing we could do.
It'll give me ideas for content. I got you.
Yeah, give you ideas for content. Like, who knows? Morgan can stream it because I trust Morgan with streaming, and I can't because I have bad internet.
You need to get your internet sorted.
Yes. Let me stop rambling on because there's so much cool stuff we could do. But hey, So are you finished with the Nitro?
Yes, I am. I am.
Okay, so basically, in my conclusion, depending on what you guys agree, I feel like the thing is though, Brett. Let me tell you this. I feel like everyone has done some shitty stuff in the past, some bad stuff, some good. I feel like the thing is though, all sides have all sides. You have Vince's side, you have Brett's side, and you had Shawn Michaels.
Two or three sides of the story.
Yes, you have Shawn's side, Vince's side, whatever.
Yeah.
Brett should have thought about maybe I should have just dropped it and just come out as a bigger man.
Right.
From the bigger man and just drop the title. That's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Shawn was being a brick.
Yeah.
And then Shawn, he should have you know what? I'm being like a fucking asshole. I should be, you know what? I should give his last match. I should give his last match something. Mm-hmm. And Vince McMahon, on top of this, Vince McMahon as an owner should try to find a way to make Shawn go. But I bet you Vince McMahon didn't do that because he's pissed. Because you know why?
Yeah.
Because Brett was going to WCW.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not like he could. It's not like he could do anything about it.
not let you do anything about it. But it's like the thing is though, like Vince should have said to Sean, like, "Hey, go apologize to Brett or whatever. Go apologize to Brett.
Yeah.
Go apologize to Brett or whatever. And I'll talk to Brett." And trust me, it was a hellfire. It's like it was hellfire. And the thing is though, at least years later, back in 09 or 010 or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, Brett and Shawn Michaels finally buried the hatchet.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Finally buried the hatchet.
Which I was very happy for.
Yay!
Which they buried the hatchet already. And the thing is, though, what happened was, I think what happened was too is, I think Shawn Michaels became a born again Christian. Am I correctly? Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, became born again Christian, and then Bret Hart, the only person Bret Hart's mad at is Goldberg.
Yeah.
Because Goldberg was one of the reasons he ended his career. Probably the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Yep.
And you blame him. Every time Go ahead.
Yes, and then Goldberg was known to be not very safe at times.
Yeah. You also have to understand Goldberg is the equivalent of a wrestling caveman. That's all I have to say of the matter.
Yeah.
That's all I say of the matter. And also recently I was looking at What Killed WCW. Vice had the new series called What Killed WCW. And then,
which feels like it's a Monday Night War style propaganda one.
Yes, and there was I saw clips on that. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard Goldberg will say like, he should forget about it because I told him the spot. There was going to be a kick, and he did tell him that.
Yeah.
But he did tell him that, but at the same time, though, Goldberg should not like kick them that fucking hard at the first place.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They were supposed to do it, and then Bret Hart was like, Bret Hart admitted that Goldberg called the kick though, but they never rehearsed it supposedly. Goldberg said this. It's he or she said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't know who's right or who's wrong in that situation, but knowing it could be. We don't know only by by whoever. Only God knows the true story at this point. So we'll see from there. So yeah, so I should give it a shot. So
yeah.
So basically, so overall, I'm glad things happen, and it's just a thing. So I'm sad that that which things are gonna be different. Imagine a world without the screw job.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, my sound's really loud. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
God damn it, Chivalry. I'm switching games, so yeah, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can keep going if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, so the whole thing, the aftermath, Sean had to retire for a bit, and then he came back to WWE back in 2002. And had like a comeback of the century, you know what I'm saying? Brett, at WCW, things were not going well, and then the goal kick to Goldberg and just happened.
Yeah.
So
that was actually a very scary thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Alrighty, do you guys want to move on?
Yeah, and that's basically what we say here. And then you have fucking Vince Russo and fucking Jim Cornette fighting against each other all fucking day on who actually screwed Bret Hart.
Right.
Because in the episode they were kind of like saying like, "Oh, I screwed him. No, I screwed him. No, I screwed him."
Which is really stupid. You think the
You think, but I think Vince Russo is fucking lying because I thought he pulled that shit up his fucking ass.
Right.
I doubt he pulled that shit because the reason why I believe Jim Cornette because Jim Cornette was in the wrestling business and like when Vince Russo said, I didn't really care about wrestling.
because like
Go ahead.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah.
he actually despises Vince Russo in real life.
Can
Yeah,
you
that's why.
blame
That's
him?
why. Yeah, they're both in the same show. Like it's like, of course, they despise each other.
Yeah.
Of course, but at the same time, they're both pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? They're both pieces of shit.
Yeah.
They're both pieces
Yeah.
of shit.
I mean,
They're both
because it's wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do believe it was Jim Cornette's idea. There's something telling me that it's Jim Cornette's idea. There's no fucking way Vince Russo thought about that.
No.
No, because it was making more reality. I feel like it was Vince Russo. It was Jim Cornette's idea because Jim Cornette has more.
I'm listening.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier. I think it's Jim Cornette's idea. I don't know what you guys believe or whatever, but who you think believe? Who thought of the idea? But I think it was Jim
Probably
Cornette.
It has to be Cornette because he's probably got a lot more history. I still think that, remember there was also a segment at the very end with the late great Scott Hall talking about how he believed
everyone was. I forgot about that. I believe everyone was. They were all involved in it.
Which doesn't make sense. Why would Brett break kayfabe if he wasn't a part of it?
True.
Yeah. Well, it is 7 o'clock.
Yeah, he has to know. He has to know that wasn't kayfabe. Like he speak the shot. But rest his soul though. Rest his soul to Scott Hall. But I believe I believe like there's like he even there's no way you don't talk to Sean and talked about it at one point.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially how Sean was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot about Bruce Richard too. Bruce Richard was like kind of pissed off that he did not know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And Vince was like, you have a problem with that? All right. Other than that though, that's our segment with the wrestling, and so far that's all we gotta think about today. It's just big history moment, it's just
wrestling.
It's just so much. It's wrestling. It's gonna be one of the most iconic things for years and years to come.
Right.
That's one thing that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
So other than that though, that ends our wrestling segment, and
I will have to get going to do some meds and stuff. So it is 7.
So thank you, Brian, for joining us for your debut or whatever.
Definitely.
Thank you, man.
Definitely. It was fun.
Yeah, so I'm guessing they could find you at Instagram at Brian.Hensley.779 at Instagram.
Yep.
And also on Facebook.
Yep.
So
you can find
Brian
Hensley / Michael Cole on Facebook and Instagram, whatever you want to do.
All right, so thank you for joining, bro. Yeah, thank you, Brian. I'll
appreciate it.
Make sure to yep. So congratulations on your first.
Thank you.
If you ever need anything, just let me know.
Definitely, I will.
All right.
All right.
I see you there, Brian.
All right.
So guys. So that was fun. Now let's get on to the video games. I guess that's what we want to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Games. It's summer. Oh my god, the games! Woo!
Yeah.
Let's start with the Summer Games Fest stuff.
Wait. Can we talk about the boring stuff first? Then we get to the Summer Games Fest.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Let's get with the boring stuff so that we can end it on the good stuff, because I don't want. I don't want to go like, ew. You know what I'm saying? Ew.
I know.
Like whatever. All right, then. So let's go with the releases for May and June. All right.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go over this. We're gonna go over this as quickly as possible because there's so much things we could talk about. All right. So basically, for May and June, there are some really good games out to check out, or games that we think should. We got Endless Ocean, or I think one of the bigger games, Endless Ocean Luminous, that came out May 2nd for the Switch. I heard wasn't that good, so don't get that.
It's an Endless Ocean game.
Yes, it's basically you spur Ocean is by Nintendo. And then Haze 2, the roguelike type game that the sequel to the rogue type game that had Greek gods and all that is an early access on PC. Hades 2, yep. That released May 6th. It's on early access right now. You can get it. Ghost of Tsushima finally got into PC this month too as well. Got the PC as well. The hit game. The game that came out I think a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Year or two ago. So that's gonna be on there. It's kind of like a road type, very hard game or whatever. But now it's on PC.
Yeah. Yep.
Sensuna Saga Hellblade 2, the sequel to the first game of the psychological horror adventure game.
Yeah. That one's terrifying.
Yes, it's available on PC, Xbox Series of consoles, and I think PS5 as well. Let me double check. And okay, PC and Xbox Series. I think that's what it says right there. But and then the big return of the Mario 1,000-year door remaster or remake.
Paper Mario, yeah.
The based on the famous game back in 2004, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
On Switch. I heard a lot of good things about the game, about this remake. It's really good. I heard a lot of stuff about it.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but great things.
I heard, yes, really good about it. So anyone who's loved Paper Mario 1,000-year door, please pick it up on Switch because that's the cheapest way to get it. Because right now, getting the GameCube version costs a lot more.
Well,
over
I'm glad there's
over $100 now.
I'm glad there's
over 100. I think the original GameCube. Yep. Especially since the remaster came out, it's probably gonna cost more because due to the hype.
Yeah.
And then we got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which is the RPG type about time patrolling or whatever. Yeah, it already came out on PS5 and Xbox Series as
okay, that makes sense.
It barely and then the Rogue Prince of Persia, which is one of the Prince of Persia games that came out, which is like a platforming, Prince of Persia game platforming. It's on PC.
Yeah.
Platforming, came out on PC May 27th. And then Multiverses. I heard many things done with the game.
Well,
the Smash clone, the Warner Bros. Smash clone. That came out on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series of consoles that came out. Heard there was a whole bunch of stuff about it, and it was they had to fix a lot of stuff with that game.
Yeah,
a lot of glitches, whatever. It supposedly came out worse than when it first came around last year.
There is another example of that I remember where the open game is worse than the beta, and all the way back in 2011, it was called Nanovore, or the fucking game where the game was like a full a Pokemon clone, but it was like a super huge diverse RPG with multiple branches and shit. And then the game that it came out to be with the open beta was fucking dog shit. You just drag and drop so you get the best Nanovore. It's keep going.
All right, and then we're gonna head up to June. Say that. All right, so the Destiny 2 Final Shape or whatever, the MMORPG or whatever that they keep promoting for some fucking reason, which no one cares about. Supposedly,
it could be worse. It could be. Go ahead.
Supposedly from Benji, I think that's whatever the
Bungie. They're the guys that made Halo.
Bungie, yeah. Yeah, so basically that released I think about a week or two ago, which is June 4th. So yeah, last week. Released on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series of consoles. You got Killer Clowns from Outer Space game that came out last week too as well, the same day for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series of consoles. Which is, I think it's kind of like I remember correctly, it's going to be kind of like the Jason game. Remember the Jason game, the Friday the 13th game?
Not Friday,
Killer Clowns. but instead of Killer Clowns from Outer Space based on the movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so basically like that, and then you got Shimigami Tensei 5 Vengeance, which is basically just like you know how like the Persona 5 and they have Persona 5 Roll. It's like I don't know what the fuck
the
it's called.
expanded
It's
edition, the
just
Game of the Year edition.
Hispanic edition. It's like the Spanish edition that they always do for some fucking reason. Atlas does it. So it's Shimigami Tensei 5 Vengeance.
Hey, they did.
It's coming out this Friday. Friday for PC, PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox Series of consoles. Which I heard was a good game. So here's a good game. The original was a good game, so it should be good as well. So Atlas stole their RPGs or whatever. Monster Hunter Stories coming out this Friday too for PC, PS4, and Switch. Elden Ring Shadow of the Elder Tree DLC is coming out next week on June 27th for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series of consoles. Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble for Switch coming out June 25th. I forgot for what. Coming out in 2 weeks. Yep. 2 weeks. Yep.
Yeah.
And then the Luigi's Mansion 2 HD edition for Switch coming out June 27th. That's in 2 weeks. Which is the 3DS game.
Yeah, the 3DS.
The remake
Dark Moon.
of Dark Moon. Yep. That's the remake of it, and then last but not least, the Kingdom Hearts games are coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're coming out for first time on Steam. First time on PC. Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. I get you.
Kingdom Hearts. Just hold on. It was Kingdom Hearts. Just hold on. It was Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix in a bundle together. They're coming out tomorrow. Where's the first time for all you Kingdom Hearts fans that want to play on PC? There you go. And then you have Kingdom Hearts oh my god, they even have 2.8 as well. They have 2.8 HD as well. Yeah. They have 2.8 HD as well, and Kingdom Hearts 3 plus the reminded DLC all coming out tomorrow. All those are coming out tomorrow. So basically, you have the whole, not exactly the whole series of Kingdom Hearts games, because some of them are just HD cutscenes.
Yeah, so it doesn't have any of the weird GBA versions like Chain of Memories stuff like that.
They have Rechain of Memories. They have a remake of the Rechain of Memories.
Really? Is it like that's so fucking weird, because I remember like that game was so fucking weird, and I don't remember anybody who played it.
No, and then the problem is though my brother hates it. My brother hates that game so much. So, but like I tease him like this. Like he tried to beat it, but he couldn't beat it. Like I hate the card system so much. It's like I tell him, so when are you gonna beat Rechain Memories?
Dude, I understand why it pisses him off, because he knows he's not going to be able to do it, but he really, really is so pissed off that he has the determination to do it. I get that. Because he doesn't do it.
He doesn't do it. Like he just laid off, like whatever. He's kind of like with the Power Rangers came a little bit. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't beaten it yet, but I have to force myself to fucking beat it, which already speaks volumes about how insane I am.
Yeah, but the Power Rangers, we're talking about that a little bit. So yeah, so Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 together in a bundle. Then you got Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8. And then you got Kingdom Hearts 3 plus the reminded DLC, all coming out tomorrow. So all you Kingdom Hearts fans who want, also you get, I think, a Keyblade, a special Keyblade. Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Version, yep. So all you Kingdom Hearts fans all you Kingdom Hearts fans have a lot of fun tomorrow with that. Let's hope the ports are really good. I really hope they're good for all you Kingdom Hearts fans, especially now you have basically every single game except for some handheld versions of the games.
Yeah,
right.
Except for some handheld versions of the games, because you're not
right.
So basically, that's basically all the games that so far I think are worth or look for, or the big releases that are coming out for this month and that came out last month. So yeah, now onward to our finally now we can talk about the E3 replacement Summer Games Fest and a whole bunch of other shit. Yay!
Yay!
Oh my god, there is a lot to talk about. Oh my
There is
shit.
plenty of stuff to talk about. We cannot go over everything because I'm telling you straight up, some of them are just basically Elden Ring or Soul like clones, which I'm not gonna go over every single one of them.
No, I
Just
get
so
it.
you know.
I don't blame you.
I'm not gonna go every single one of them. And then, so basically, yeah. So Summer Games Fest came along. There was plenty of good stuff. There was plenty of some bad stuff here and there. There's some stuff that not even worth talking about. So, all right. So let's talk about All right. So one of the first things that Summer Games Fest first announced was Lego Horizon. I think what's it called? Lego Horizons. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so basically now, and supposedly I heard you could play that on Switch now.
Damn.
Cool.
Oh shit, I forgot. I'll talk about the other controversies for the games after that. So we'll talk about the games now.
We might as well just wait. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we're talking about this now. So I forgot to talk about the other two stuff, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever. So,
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, so Lego Horizons, which I think should be a really fun game, like for those who like Legos, and now you can play. It's Lego Horizon Adventures. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, which is like going to the PS5. So basically, this holiday season, everyone. So if you want to play with your kids, Zero Horizon, whatever, that's. So basically, all Lego games basically kind of play the same though. But let's see what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right, so basically, they released more gameplay for Star Wars Outlaws. That's one thing. And then we finally got a release date for Dragon Ball Barking Zero.
What is it?
It's October 11th.
Ooh.
Is it only coming out for, hold on, is it coming out for only PS5?
It's coming out for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X series consoles.
That's pretty cool. So, here's the kicker. It's cheaper to get an Xbox. It's pretty much cheaper to get an Xbox Series now for what you want than to get a fucking PS4. Or even an original Xbox. It's just cheaper now to do it. You know what I mean?
We're getting to the point where I feel like everyone's gonna be fucking buying gaming laptops at this point.
So
here's
the other kicker. Like gaming laptops. Okay, keep going. Just keep going.
All right, and then one of the big things I was most excited about was the Street Fighter season 2 year 2, or we'll call it the season 2 DLC pass. We got characters. We gave 4 confirmed new characters, 4 new DLC. We got Terry from Fatal Fury. We got Mai
from Fatal Fury 2.
And then we got Elena, which we haven't seen since
Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Yep, Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got, of course, Bison has to return back again. Of course.
He looks really cool.
Looks really cool. It's just the thing is though, it gets so fucking annoying. I played Street Fighter 5. I thought it was fucking dead. Like I thought, okay, it's done, it's over. And then later on, I'm back, bitches. Like,
plot twist. Maybe it's the horse that's him, and he's controlling Bison's corpse. I can't even say it with a straight face.
I feel like the thing with Bison is like I don't hate him, or whatever. It's supposed to come out this June. I remember Bison's supposed to come out this June or some shit like that. I can't remember exactly, but man, it's like, bro, you kill him off, and then outside, like, how many fucking times he's gonna have to be resurrected? To this point, I feel like he's just gonna be a ghost. Just make him a fucking ghost for the whole entire eternity. Just make him a fucking ghost at this point.
Yeah.
Just make him a ghost at the entire this point. Like, come in. remember all the memes I showed you about how like when Chun-Li found out that Bison's still alive, like remember like how like in the Steve Harvey, I might as well kill myself. Like,
Right.
Oh
bro,
wow.
So
I don't
fucking-
because supposedly Bison killed storyline, but Bison killed Chun-Li's father.
Well, I mean, that's a given. I mean, you also have to understand. Yeah, and fucking Sagat killed Dan's father. What's your point?
Remember that one joke I saw? Like, it's like one of the things like, you killed my father. Yes, so did I. What is wrong with you women? Like, so remember that the American.
I killed my father too, and I don't hear me whining about
Yes,
it.
Oh,
you
God.
remember that? Like, what's wrong with you women? Yes, remember that funny.
Blah blah blah. So I killed.
What was it like? Was it like the Deke Was it like the Deke cartoon or whatever? Was it
the,
produced by
the,
Deke?
the Dick's. I think it's either Dick. Yeah, it's a Dick cartoon. So Dick also happens to be part of the Ruby Spears brand of animation, which was Ruby Spears. Yeah, Ruby Spears was an animation studio that originally derived itself from Hanna-Barbera.
Hmm.
It's a really cool thought process because a lot of the it was originally their Australian brand.
No, it's like, bro, it's like, but you gotta admit, the 90s were fucking weird, bro. The 90s were fucking weird at some point
Wow.
too, as well. Especially some of like the adaptations that we had back in the day.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very excited to what this season pass is. Even Bison too, even though it's like, okay, Bison, like it's like all right then. Like all right then, but overall, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
We got Terry and I don't know what this could mean or anything. So whatever. So also, there's a studio that called Blumhouse Games that unveiled like that are doing like indie horror games or whatever.
Ooh.
And they're releasing like one thing is called Carousel Theater of Idols, Fear, Spirit, and more. Supposedly one was supposed to be coming out this year or whatever, which sounds fun.
Mhm.
Which reminds me of the DreadX collection, but instead of releasing like a collection, they're all releasing like multiple. Which they look good. They look good. The horror games look really good.
Right.
Looking forward to that, and then also let's talk about the Power Rangers
Rita's Rewind. It looks
Yes.
so fucking good.
Oh,
Like
trust
I'm
me, it
excited,
looks.
and the fact that it's 5 players definitely also helps.
The style looks way better. The game looks like it plays way hella better than the.
So one of
that
the
beat 'em up.
things and this is one of the things I will always admit about the bad Power Rangers game, Mega Battle, is that I really like the art direction. This one just looks better.
This one just knock
I'm
it
just
off the
hoping it
park.
runs. I'm just hoping it runs at 60 frames because
Yeah.
that was one of the big core things that I liked about Mega Battle. Even though it was the worst game I ever played, it ran at 60. It's one of the only
No.
good things I can.
Mega Battle was ass.
It was bad, but at least it ran at 60 frames.
Remember to the point where I had to say to Bandai Namco, I had to say no, it's not. I said no. Remember I said something. I forgot what I said on Twitter.
Yeah.
What did I say on Twitter? Remember what I said, Morgan?
No, I don't remember. This was like
Remember-
2017.
No, remember what I said? Like I think Bandai Namco, like here's a Power Rangers game you want to play. Like I said, I think so. Some shit like that. I remember like, no, this is not a good game, Bandai Namco. This is not a good game. I think I remember something like that. Remember something like that on Twitter? I did, Morgan.
Yeah, it was like I even okay. So the funny thing about that game is I bought it at launch, and I bought it twice. First time I bought it on fucking. It's even worse when you think about. I bought it at launch, and I bought the DLC, which was only 99 cents because I thought the characters were going to be different. No, the characters are just reskinned, of season 2 characters, which I don't know if that's better or worse.
Oh.
It's bad.
Nope.
The game is so bad that I would argue is the worst. Like, it's still to this day the worst game I've ever played. And I knew it was. I didn't think it was going to be that bad because there were 2 particular YouTubers that I remember seeing that were talking about how the game, who bought the game at launch. Fucking Clement J62, who said it was a mediocre game at best, and Angry Joe Navarro, who called it the worst game of 2017, even though it only had been March. It was only March because it
Mhm.
came out around the same time as the Power Rangers movie. The Power Rangers movie was 2017. The fact that you're talking a game is so bad that it's literally
I'm surprised talking about it now. It just reminds me that how 7 years ago. Oh my god.
it's
Oh
even
my
worse.
god.
Yeah, it's even worse. Mitch Trubisky got drafted 7 years ago.
Oh, we could have Patrick Mahomes during it. Don't remind me.
Here's the problem with saying you could have Patrick Mahomes. We're still the Bears. You would have found another team anyway. You
Yeah.
know, we fuck everything up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically it's but anyways the thing is though it's the new game looks really fun. I said Morgan. I remember I messaged you, Morgan. I feel like we finally get a good decent decent Power
battle
Rangers
for the
game.
beat 'em up. Yes, I'm
Beat 'em
excited.
up, yes.
The fighting game is still really fucking good. I
Fighting
will
game,
admit.
yes. I have not bought it. I might just. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, the Steam sale's coming up in 2 weeks, guys. Let you know for those who are PC gamers are coming 2 weeks before anything. Drop whatever. If something's on sale right now, wait until the Steam sale because usually most of the time it's the better price.
I am probably gonna end up getting that Power Rangers game. We all gotta play it together one day.
I am not playing the 2017.
No, the other one, the new one.
Alfred Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
No, the new one.
Oh, the one that has not released. Oh, the
We're gonna play that one day in a 5-player setting. I can guarantee you that. God damn it, man.
Yes, I even told Fabian about it too. He's like, yeah, this is like, yeah, this is like, yeah. I even told you too, like, yeah, I don't. This is kind of ass.
The fact that he says it's kind of ass speaks volumes about
like,
how ass the game is.
Trust me, Fabian's a fucking gamer.
Oh yeah, no, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, Fabian's a fucking gamer. Fabian, you can tell he's more of a gamer than I am.
Which,
I hate to say it. I hate to fucking say it. That he's more of a gamer than I am.
me and my brother are the same way. I get it.
He actually plays fucking Fortnite all the fucking time, every fucking day.
How does he do that?
Do
that?
I do not know how Fabian does it. I do not know how. It's like the point I got. The point I want to do it too, but I said I do not have the energy to play Fortnite.
Well, you're going to be 30 this year, so gotta keep that in mind.
Yes. Yes, like I don't know if I could do. Oh man. But overall,
All
yes. Overall, yes. Oh man, it's like but overall, this Power Rangers game looks really good. I love the 3D effects too as well.
It looks so good.
I think there was like, I remember correctly, there was like a first.
There was a Megazord fight. I'm just hoping.
Yes, it was a first person, right? It was fucking.
Which I don't know how it's gonna play in the fucking game, in the fucking 5-player co-op.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had a good idea with and I'm gonna say it, they had a good idea with the Megazord battles, and not in the Megazord tank mode of the battles where you just shoot shit. I do remember when there was this older Xbox 360 game known as fucking Voltron. There was a 5-player Voltron game, which was awesome because it was a twin-stick shooter, and then it had turned into an RPG as soon as you became Voltron, where you would choose a move, and then you had to do this little mini game, and you had to do it like that. It was really cool, actually, because it was a 5-player twin-stick shooter. How do you fucking fuck that up? Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, so basically, good. Looks really good. I'm very excited to play it too as well because these looks really fun, especially for those who like beat 'em ups. Me, Morgan, love beat 'em ups. Me, Morgan, love beat 'em ups, especially good ones. All right, and then they announced the DLC for Alan Wake 2 Spring DLC which is out now. Which came out like last Friday, I think.
Ooh, yeah, that's really?
Wait, was it Friday or Saturday? I can't remember let's see. It was Saturday, actually. Yeah, weird day to release it, but whatever.
Yeah.
So basically, the DLC is kind of like, I don't know, like a little Twilight parody type zone or whatever. I see, and then it includes like 3 characters, especially the protagonist from Control, which is in the Anawake universe. So
Really?
which
I
looks
didn't
good.
know that.
Yeah, which looks really good. Which looks really good. Anawake 2 looks really nice. And then they announced physical copies for the game.
Ooh,
So it's finally gonna
okay.
get a physical release. Yeah, it's finally gonna get a physical release, which is nice. Which is really nice. Yes. Oh, very good. And then EA announced Skate again. They're doing. I feel it's gonna be like a free to play type of game or whatever it looks like. They're gonna do they're gonna do beta tests or whatever, pre-alpha tests or whatever you call them.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's gonna be Among Us. There's gonna be Among Us animated series coming up.
Ooh, nice.
I think coming around soon. I think.
Cool.
And then what else is there? Delta Force, the movie is gonna have Delta Force is gonna have a game based on the movie. You remember that one to have a shooting, which is gonna be on PC, global PC alpha, in like next month.
What is Delta
and then the one,
Force?
Yep,
Yeah.
Delta Force, Delta Force, yeah,
No, what is Delta Force?
a movie. It was like based on
What?
a movie, like a military movie.
Okay,
I think your mother or I think your mother or someone you know probably knows what it is.
okay.
Yeah, because I know you guys. I know you some of your fan members watch old time stuff.
So it's an old ass movie. Got it.
Probably like an old ass movie, but it's Delta Force. They made a parody called Delta Farts or whatever, something like that, which was a hilarious movie. All right, so and then they're making a Killer Bean game.
Yeah,
Really?
it looks so fucking fun.
Yeah, it's like an over top book sandbox game. It looked like it has some like you get to kill zombies. It's going to early access. It's game made by one person. It's game made by one
guy who made
person.
the Killer Bean movie, who was also
Yes,
made by one.
and the game looks really fun. I saw the gameplay trailer. It looks really fun to play, which is worked by one person, which, oh my god, is really cool. I hope it comes out really good, but it's going to drop in early access this summer, which is going to be nice. It switches from first-person shooter to like a whole bunch of other stuff. So a mixture of like a whole bunch of different, like mix of different games or whatever. It looks really fun. Yeah, so it's basically based on the animation Killer Bean. Yeah, saying.
Yeah, I get that. Oh god, that hurt. That did so much damage.
And then Power World's getting like a new island and more pals and coming up June 27th. A new update with a new island and more pals, which
I cannot stand Power World.
Yes, Morgan's like, I'm a Pokemon fan. I'm a loyal Pokemon fan.
It's not even that.
I'm not. I don't care. I don't care what you do.
I play Temtem for fuck's sake. I'm talking about from an ethical perspective. You can enslave humans in Power World. You can make pals work in sweatshops. I already know about all the weird shit about there. It feels unethical. I played Temtem for fuck's sake, and look how that turned out. Are you guys still there?
Yeah, still there. Yeah. Yes, of course we're still there. And then we get the latest trailer for Monster Hunter. Hunter Wild, with the trailer looks really good. The actually it's coming out. Monster Hunter Wild is going to be coming out to PS5, PC, and Xbox Series in 2025 next year. And that's basically everything that's worth on. Now let's go on to the Xbox showcase. Before we go to the Xbox showcase, I want to talk about how bad the state of play was. It was awful.
How bad are we talking?
Only like about like too much like, oh my god, there's a clone for a 5-on Hero 5-on-5 thing. Then there's and then there's a clone for freaking Soul like Elden Ring clone type thing.
I remember when Sony did this, trying to make this MOBA called Invoker's Tournament, and nobody fucking played it. I mean, I played it, but I didn't give a shit about it.
No, and then supposedly one of the games supposedly Concord, like, we're tired of 5v5 player games. So basically, yeah.
There was also this one game that I forgot what it was called. There was a fucking astronaut shooter game, and it was the fucking and Sony fucked it up. Sony botched the luck. It's so hard that the developer just gave up on it. I forgot what it was called. It was like a astronaut shooter. It looked really cool, but everyone hated it. People didn't. It just stopped getting updates, and nobody gave a shit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look it up. I know there was a fucking.
Yeah, so basically the only thing was like we finally got like I correctly we finally got an I think a release date for the remake for the Silent Hill 2 remake. Silent Hill 2 remake. I think it was like October 6th.
Okay.
We finally got a release date, and then for the Until Dawn remake, we got I think we got a release date for that too.
Wait, Until Dawn is getting a remake too?
Yes, it is. It's gonna be released in fall 2024. So it's getting released this year, and it's coming to PC as well. Coming to PC as well. So, like, yeah, I really love the game, but like it's like I really love the game. I just hope I don't fuck it up and I only end up like with 2 survivors last time. When I
How did you? Okay, yeah, no, I get it.
Did because I feel it's because I listened to my brother at one point, and then
of course
also
you did.
I fucked it up, but like I was like it still haunts me to this day.
You could have just played the game again.
Yes, I should play the game again at one point. Well, lucky that's coming out on PC too as well, which I think it's a fun thing. It's a fun game, and then you got Astrobot. Astrobot, the platformer game. Astrobot. Let me see what day is going to come out. Astrobot. I think it's called Astrobot. Astrobot. Okay, let me see here. I forgot when is Astrobot coming out.
That did so.
But Astrobot is probably the thing that saved the PlayStation State of Play, because that was like the only thing.
Are you guys still there?
Yeah, still there. Yes, yeah. It's just trying to figure out. Well, it's the only thing that saved it. That saved the State of Play. It's like a good potential game of the year.
Did it save it though? Really?
What? Kinda. It's like the only thing that's like really worth talking about. Like the only thing that's worth talking about.
Right.
And the gameplay looks good. Looks fun. Platformer. It reminds me of like Super Mario Galaxy at some points. So basically, yeah. So that's the only thing that's it, and that's basically basically it about the. Yeah. So basically, yeah. So it's. So I don't know when that's coming out. Right. I forgot when it's gonna come out. So, but. So yeah. So it was lackluster. Like, so it's not really worth talking about. That's the only things I can remember.
Right.
And now let's go back to the Xbox Showcase, which actually this time Xbox whoops its ass in, basically.
Really?
Yep. We got a new trailer of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for those who are into Call of Duty. We got a trailer for that.
Did you see the Call of Duty showcase that looks for Black Ops 6? It was so fucking cool.
Wow.
Which is coming out October 25th.
Yeah.
For those who like Call of Duty, I'm not a Call of Duty type of person. I'm just letting you know.
Neither. I'm not a Call of Duty person either. I mean, I'm only a fan of it if it's Black Ops. You know.
Yeah, it's the 6th number of Black Ops. It's the 6th.
Yeah.
And then Doom Dark Ages Doom the next Doom game, Doom the Dark Ages
it looks so fucking cool.
Coming in Xbox 2025 is going to be day one, and also coming to PS5 and Steam, Windows PC and Steam, and it's coming for those who have Game Pass is day one, which is going to come out, which looks cool. Fable
Yeah.
finally got showing up some gameplay, and it's coming out to 2025. You can play it on Windows PC and Steam, or play day one on Game Pass. So the Fable, and then Gears of War has a new game coming out called
Eviction
E-Day,
Day. Yeah, which is based off Eviction Day, I think it's called.
which we don't know any new details or anything for, but they just show us a little bit of gameplay using the Unreal Engine 5, which in the field looks cool. Overall, like I don't know when's the release date or whatever, so we're gonna have to wait on that for a bit.
Yeah.
The Indiana, the Great Circle looks really good. A
Ooh,
first
really?
person Indiana Jones game adventure.
Well, didn't they make up wasn't there a couple of not a first person, but it looks like the idea is solid.
Looks good. You could use your whip. You could punch people. You could throw shit out there, and it makes you feel like Indiana Jones, which actually looks really cool. Okay, the trailer at first is like, oh my god, let's go on with the gameplay, whatever. And then they showed the best part about it, the fucking first person perspective. Like, why the fuck you didn't show that in the beginning of the fucking trailer?
Oh, really?
I watched the. So basically, it's gonna be playable on PC and Xbox Series X. It's gonna be playable on day one on Game Pass.
Okay.
Later this, basically, yep. And then you have Microsoft. Okay, but I'm just waiting for a joke. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 coming on November 19th. This year, they want a Game Pass. This is just a joke. Well, it's coming out. It's actually coming out, but it's more like of a joke meme.
Right.
And then, did you saw the new Perfect Dark gameplay trailer for Perfect
It
Dark?
looks cool.
Looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. No release date yet, but it looks really good. So far, so good. And
yeah, I think this is probably one of the good things about the whole thing about Microsoft. I just feel like there's a lot more issues under Microsoft that they had to be like, okay, we got to make this presentation really good.
Oh yeah, trust me, we're gonna get into that in a little bit. We're gonna get into that once we're done with this. And then South of Midnight shows have like this shows off like gameplay was like it's like you with a monster, like you and a monster, whatever. It's like a third person action adventure game from like the Happy Few creators. So which actually looks really good. And then there's some more Assassin's Creed stuff.
Which looks really cool.
It's really cool so far. And then Life is Strange, Double Exposure is coming out October 5th. Start coming up October 29th, but the people who pre-order Ultimate will get to play the first 2 chapters on October 15th. Coming up to Xbox Series and Windows PC. Which we get to see. I like Life is Strange. I thought it was quirky. Bob, the main character from the first game, one of the main characters from the first game is finally back or whatever. Named Max or whatever, using her powers for like pictures or whatever, and you can go back in the past.
Yeah.
I don't remember. And then we got some Metal Gear Solid. I don't know what the triangle is. I think Alpha or Metal Gear Solid.
Maybe
Snake Eater, the remake for it. It looks so good.
Okay.
Looks so good. No. It's no release date yet, but overall it looks really good.
Okay.
Overall, it's really good, and that's basically about
it.
The rest is like DLC and all. Oh, I forgot they're gonna release a new Xbox Series.
Yeah.
That's their X consoles. I think they're gonna be digital versions.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I
don't see the point.
If a lot, I mean, it just screams Microsoft is getting out of the fucking console business.
It does really, and that's a very dangerous situation for consoles, because if we're just gonna have PlayStation and Nintendo, that is not a good sign.
I mean,
that is not a good sign.
At the same time, oh shit. At the same time, Nintendo will never die, because look at how they did with the game. Okay, hold on. Look how they did with the GameCube era.
Yeah. The GameCube was actually decent. I'm not gonna lie
The
about
problem
that.
with the GameCube was that it sold poorly because it was a built-in gaming machine, and everyone just wanted PS2s instead. Which already says a
Yeah.
lot. And everyone who
You know-
talks about the GameCube so fondly, who's never bought a GameCube, I get pissed off about that. And everyone, okay, hold on a sec. Let's just keep going. What was I talking about besides after that? Oh,
No, yeah,
Nintendo will never die, especially after the
Yeah.
Switch shit. It'll never die.
Yeah, so they have some new variant of consoles or whatever. So basically, yeah, so it's still the Xbox Series console. So yeah,
Right.
overall, Xbox just fucking whooped my PlayStation's ass on the showcase.
Which is surprising, consider all things considered.
Yes.
So sorry.
Yeah, so basically, yeah. So overall, the Game Fest was actually pretty decent so far. So far, like I think like EA was about to die at a certain point. Either way,
Sega almost died, for fuck's sake.
almost died after like they announced any of the consoles.
Yeah.
But overall, I think Summer Games Fest has some good stuff. Over there. Not like oh, and I forgot too as well. They show gameplay for Sonic X Shadow Generations. I forgot about that too. They show more gameplay, which was leaked. Which too as well. Which looks actually really good. So yeah. So basically, I forgot when is Sonic Generations, Sonic X Shadow Generations.
I think it's coming in a couple of months.
October, yeah. It's coming out.
Yeah.
When is it coming out? It's coming out October 24th. So basically, yeah.
Yeah.
The gameplay for the Shadow looks really good. So basically, yeah. All
Yeah.
those who pre-ordered, you get some special skins, including skins based on Sonic Adventure with what you call it, the soap shoes or whatever.
Right.
And then you have I forgot what's the name, but the first supposedly Shadow was supposed to be called something different. Like they're making like the drawing. I forgot what the name of the fucking was originally supposed to be called though, but it started with a T. But it's supposed to be called something different. It had a different look, so they're making a skin based on that, on like his first design, which is really cool. So look forward to that. And then that's basically that's basically what happened in Summer Games Fest. Overall, games and games and games. Now let's go over. Yeah, now let's go over some. Let's get to the controversy shit out of the way before we get to the. And I'm sorry, guys, but no Nintendo Direct at this point right now.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out this month though.
This month, though, which we're gonna talk about in a little bit, but I wish it came out at least this, so we're gonna talk about it. But it's whatever. All right, so now we're gonna go into All right, so EA supposedly are considering implementing in-game ads in their AAA titles.
And they already doesn't Capcom already did that with Street Fighter V?
Not that I know of.
Remember, if you were playing it had like little ads between the loading screens and shit before you started a ranked match for like in-game stuff. Or are we talking actual advertisements? Yeah, that's garbage.
Yeah. Actual advertisement does not do with anything with the game, like what Ubisoft did with this thing.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Hey, Matty Bala, thanks for the follow.
Thank you for following. But man, what the fuck is like EA?
It's EA. They're the only reason they're not the worst company in America is because the worst video game company in America is because Activision exists. And you could argue they are now the worst company in America now that Microsoft is going to be under the process of buying.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Microsoft. We're gonna talk about Microsoft after this, but man,
Oh,
EA, I don't know what
God.
the fuck is considering, bro. Like,
Oh my God.
it's like EA. How many fucking times you had to do this fucking shit, bro? Like, you're
Oh.
getting micro.
Oh,
You're known for your microtransactions. Like, you're known for your microtransactions. Like, what more the fuck you want?
yeah.
What more do you fucking want? It's like you're known for doing stupid shit like this, and then you want ads. I don't really understand. It's just fucking. It's like the thing is though, it's becoming like. I know the gaming scene's always been a business, but this is becoming more of a fucking. That's just become more. I say more of a business.
That's what happens with late stage capitalism. You know this.
Yes, it's like you gotta get greedy, like to find like when, like it's just the thing is I don't know what the future of gaming holds for any one of us, but it doesn't look like it's. It doesn't look like it's. I'm not saying it's gonna be another crash. It's just gonna be like more shit like this.
Yeah.
It's because I don't know what it is. It's just more like we just want to get more money quick. That's basically what the game business is about today. Mostly I see about today.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some exceptions.
Yes, there's always. I don't know what it is. A lot of companies, especially the bigger companies, just want to get some quick buck. A quick buck, like.
Well, that's what happened with what was it called, Embracer Group, where they decided to make a shitty game, and then blamed the viewers for banging the streamers for how their game was shit. Wasn't that the day after or something?
I think some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Bro, more aggressive. Bro, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, bro. But EA, man. When you thought EA couldn't doubt, like EA's like we're putting like, well, my expectations were low, but god damn, they're fucking lower as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We thought we thought you were the bottom of the barrel, but holy shit.
Like our expectations are low, but holy shit, you know what I'm saying? Like holy shit, you know what I'm saying? Our expectations were like low as fuck, very low as fuck, but holy shit, you out your down, so EA, give yourself a clap. Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sarcastic clap, just so you know. Yeah, so EA, man, I don't know what the fuck it is, bro, but
I know.
yeah, it's whatever. So let's get on to like another fucking piece of shit that's going on right now. Xbox has shut down 4 studios. I'm about to say episodes. Including Arcade Austin and then Arcade Austin and Tango Gameworks.
I know. Is one of them Hi-Fi Rush?
Oh yes, Hi-Fi Rush. Yep. One of them is Hi-Fi Rush. One of them.
Like you think that every company, like I feel like okay, keep going, just keep going. I'm gonna let you handle all this.
So basically, they had to cancel this, and then so basically, Hi-Fi Rush, which Hi-Fi Rush won a lot of awards. Won a lot of awards for you guys, and then also you shut down the fucking studio without having a fucking second chance.
The issue. This is one of the late stage capitalism. It's just everything needs. You need to. This is one of the reasons Boeing is getting in trouble. They're trying to make as much money as possible without real. Remember, okay, so best way to explain this whole late stage infinite money capitalism thing, which is why it's stupid, is back in 2020, Netflix lost half of its stock value. You want to know why it lost half its stock value? It plateaued in viewership, which is apparently very important to say. It didn't even lose subscribers; it only plateaued, as in it made as many subscribers last year as they did that year, and that spooked investors because infinite profit capitalism should not be a thing. And there's also the issue of that's why Boeing has having issues. They're making like budget cuts and mistakes that are causing them to have to kill whistleblowers now. Yeah, keep going.
Yes, and then all of a sudden, what makes me sick too as well that Bill Spencer's defending this fucking shit because I
Yeah,
have
that's
to.
even worse.
It's because it's what he says was the layoff. The layoff was like I have to run a sustainable business.
Yeah, no, that doesn't count if people are making millions of dollars every goddamn.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, where it
Mhm.
says here, like they had to get rid of it. Like, bro, it's like all the hardworking individuals that work on those fucking games. Like, bro, and then you want to say, and people, and the thing that pissed me off too, like I said, oh, Xbox is fucking up. That's good for us. No, that's bad. That's bad for the gaming industry in general. A lot of
Yeah,
jobs are losing, and people who are celebrating fucking people losing work just because you
yeah.
want to be a fucking console fanboy.
Have you seen wrestling? Wrestling
Like,
fans will
bro,
do the same thing when it comes to horrible shit. People were
oh, trust
literally
me, yes, trust me, yes, yes. Same thing with wrestling fans too. Toxicity,
yeah.
toxicity. Yep. Pretty much, it's one of the worst things I ever saw. It's one of the worst things. Like, bro, the thing is though too. The bad thing, like, oh, let's just keep buying stuff, and then you want to have to give up it. Like, it's the thing. So why the fuck you buying all these fucking companies as opposed to you can't sustain them?
Because Xbox, one of the big issues with Microsoft is that they don't have any first party games that they didn't fuck up. Hey, they fucked up Halo. They might have fucked up Gears. They don't really have any first party titles. They immediately fucked up. They fucked up with buying Rare for fuck's sake. And that was all the way back in 2001.
Wow.
2002. Remember, they had the only thing they even fucked up Killer Instinct. But anyway, let's keep going.
Yep, and it's just the thing. So it's just sad seeing shit like this happen, especially for a game like Hi-Fi Rush, one of the best games, one of the best games of 2023, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's the thing is the one of the games that could have got you one of the games that got you there, like one of your first party games that got you there. I think because the thing is though, Microsoft don't care about Xbox. It's the point. They don't really care about Xbox as they did. They just see it as another brand.
Which is one of the big issues with like Microsoft in general. You could argue that it's probably the workest issue. They have no culture. And by no culture, I mean they don't really have like anything they can think of that would be, making them who they are. Outside of maybe a Microsoft Word, but that's an entirely different situation.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what I say. It's like it's sad. It's sad that we have to see this shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad that we have to see this shit. It's really sad. It's just, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Support anyone who defends this shit, like, bro, you're all pieces of shit, bro. Like, anyone who
Right.
defends this shit, bro, it's pieces of shit, bro.
Okay.
Like, bro. Other than that though, it's just really sad. And I hope for those who got laid off or whatever, I hope they find a job real quick. Hope they did find a job real quick.
Right.
At a workplace that values them and everything. I really hope so, man.
Yeah.
So Microsoft EA, you're fucking idiots, bro. You're fucking idiots. That's all I say about that.
Yeah, they are.
All right, now let's end the gaming segment on some better news. Better news. Nintendo finally admits that they're making a successor to the Switch.
They admitted that for once.
Oh, yep. Even though it's already rumored already, like they admitted that they're making Nintendo Direct as well.
I thought they weren't. I thought it wasn't going to mention the Switch, the next successor.
Okay. So here's the thing, all right? So during the tweet from like Nintendo's back on May 7th. So this was last month.
Yeah.
Nintendo's corporate Twitter. The president of Nintendo said this, that we will make an announcement about a successor to Nintendo Switch within the fiscal year. Fiscal year means basically their fucking financial year, basically. If I'm correct, right?
Yeah, the financial year, which could be anywhere between
Around
Now
the end of March.
February, end of February. March, start of March 2000 and next year. So, because I remember there was a very specific thing about the fiscal year specifically, when Aliens Colonial Marines was supposed to launch within the fiscal year, or else Sega would sue. I think it was Gearbox. But go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, and supposedly they announced that they're announcing that, and then they're holding a Nintendo Direct for June, which we haven't heard no news on, but we should be hearing news very soon. Which is not going to mention anything of the other Switch successor. So the next Nintendo Direct, do not expect anything about the Switch successor.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, they're not going to mention any of that. That's going to be his own thing.
Right.
So basically, do not expect it until probably around the end of don't expect any more news from the successor of the Switch, or people like to call it the Switch 2.
Right.
Don't expect anything until probably around maybe the end of this year. Any news about the end of this year, or probably or early next year. So we don't know about that. So other than that, though, other than that with the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Direct, which everyone's waiting for, everyone's so desperate. I saw it yesterday training. Bro, they haven't announced shit. Calm the fuck down. Calm down. Everyone, calm down. It's Nintendo Direct is coming. It's coming this month. Just hold tight. Hold tight. Just hold tight. And then Morgan. So since you're a big since you're a big Nintendo fan, what do you want to see on the Nintendo Direct?
I want to see some more not Pokemon related stuff. I want to see some more games on the Nintendo Online thing. I want to see possibly some more important announcements. I want to see something around the lines of a big bracket of fucking Nintendo Switch online games. Maybe some updates on a new successor to Smash. Maybe some indie games that would be interesting. Maybe anything.
No, and the thing is though, before I get into the thing is though, what makes it interesting this Nintendo Switch, because this probably want to be some of the last games before the Switch successor.
Unless they decide to make a Switch 2 like people would want them to.
It's gonna be probably one of the few last directs before the end of because the games are the end of because trust me, if they announce a new Switch next year and stuff, this will be one of the last few games in the Nintendo Switch lifespan.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what makes it more interesting this time. I just hope this Nintendo Direct is good. We get some good announcement. For me, what I would like to see is I want to hear more things about Metroid Prime 4. I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
I want to see a remaster of Met Prime 2.
Oh yeah, people asking Metroid Prime 2 and 3 together. Yeah, together, because they've been releasing GameCube stuff. They've been releasing GameCube games recently. I want to see if they could try to get I don't know, people wanted what's it called? The Wind Waker and then the Twilight Princess HD on there because they have it on the Wii U, and then I was waiting for Xenoblade X, since we basically have every single Xenoblade on the Switch except for Xenoblade X that was only on the Wii U. So I don't know. I don't see why you don't just port that into as well.
Right.
Just to put every single, you know what I'm saying? Every single Xenoblade in the Switch.
Right.
Which I think makes perfect sense. I don't know, maybe a final Mario game or whatever on the Switch. Maybe a big Mario game. Maybe a game series that we haven't seen in a while. Who knows?
Maybe F-Zero.
Maybe F-Zero. I would love to see that as a game, especially GX. If you can't make a new one, please put GX. Please put GX on there. I love GX. It's a hard ass fucking game, but I love GX. Probably the best F-Zero game. And the thing is though, Sega and Nintendo are in good relationships. They could figure out a way to do it.
Yeah.
They could figure out a way to do it. And then what else? I don't know. Maybe maybe Mother 3. I don't know, whatever. But I doubt that's gonna happen anytime soon.
They have to do something like that because they already released Mother 1 as from Origins.
No, yeah, and I want to see some more Super Nintendo stuff. I want to see Final Fight. I want to see all 3 Final Fight games on the Switch Online.
Right.
Final Fight. So I love Final Fight. I love Final Fight. Especially if you're fans of classic Opinos like you and me, Morgan.
Right.
Especially Capcom. Trust me. I would love to see that. I would like to see more stuff going on. And then I don't what else? I don't know, probably like some more information about the Pokemon game. The what's it called?
Well, that's gonna be saved for a Pokemon Presents. Let's be real.
Probably, you're probably right, but who knows? They might show that off. You never know. But other than that, though, it's gonna be a very interesting thing. I can't. It's we could be either very happy or very disappointed at the end of the day.
Well, that's also like every Pokemon Presents with me, except maybe the last one.
Yes, with Nintendo Direct. So we'll see. Because to tell you the truth, this is gonna be like one of the. It's gonna talk about the games that are coming. All the games that are gonna come out this year. So whatever remaining this year. So this is gonna tell us what's gonna be coming out the end of like around all between the end of this year. So yeah, so it's like exciting news to hear. Exciting news to hear from Nintendo, and this is from their corporate. This is from their corporate Twitter, not their their. So basically, yeah. So basically, it's gonna be focused on Nintendo Switch games that are expected to come out the second half of 2024. So basically, that's what you're gonna have right there. Right there.
Uh-huh.
So basically, probably one of the last Switch games of probably one around the end of the Nintendo Switch end of lifespan. Man, it's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be fucking. All I'm saying is, guys, just take it with a grain of salt. What's ever gonna happen coming? Take what you can take. Just make sure do not overhype yourself because you don't know. I'm gonna knock on wood. Knock on wood right now. So I hope the Nintendo Direct is actually worth it because everyone's fucking like crazy. So yeah. So let's hope the Nintendo Direct comes in and let's hope so. And that ends our fucking game segment.
Hey.
Yes. Yeah. So now we're going to the anime, which.
Woohoo.
Oh boy. Some very disappointing and sad news. Very sad and disappointing news. All right. First of all, we're gonna talk about the Japanese voice actor the Toru Furuya Furuya. I think I pronounced that name or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he's the Japanese voice actor for Yancha. He also the Japanese voice actor for Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah.
He was also the main protagonist named Amaru in the first Gundam Mobile Suit Gundam anime.
Yeah, Amaru, yeah.
Amaru, yep, and
what
he
happened?
he played Sabo in One Piece, Pegasus Seiya, and Saint Seiya.
So he played Seiya and Saint Seiya, okay.
Pegasus Seiya and Saint Seiya.
Yeah, but it's just Seiya to me. I watched that fucking series. It's fucking weird to just call him Seiya. All right, keep going.
Right.
Just keep going.
And for what he did, what his controversy is, he had an affair with a female fan who's like basically half his age.
How old is this guy?
70.
So he had an affair with a 40-year-old. Okay.
Around there, yes.
He's
still married. He's still fucking married.
Okay, that's bad.
That's why it's called an affair. That's why it's called an affair. So basically, it was ported by the Weekly Bonsai, which is basically a Japanese tabloid a weekly
paper?
tabloid
Like
paper
the National Enquirer. Got it.
It's like this, and supposedly he admitted that he had a relationship with a female fan for like 4.5 years.
Oh
until last September.
That's got to be a rough.
Yes, and then he became attracted to the. It says mostly he became attracted to a fan of his that was supporting him earnestly, and he had contacted to begin the affair with, basically.
Uh-huh.
Well, he admitted that during the relationship, he has risen his hand to hurt her once when they had
Okay,
an
that's
argument.
even worse.
And
The
then he
more I
admitted,
hear about this is just
yes, and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, Morgan. Just bear yourself. He even
okay.
caused the war, even to the point where it's caused even made her pregnant and forced her to have an abortion.
Oh wow, okay, that's bad.
That is bad. Like you force her to get an abortion.
I mean,
And
yeah,
then,
keep going. Just keep going.
yeah. So basically, yeah. To the point they had to abortion. He had to force her to get an abortion. Like, bro, like, it's like, yo, it's like you didn't even tell. Like,
You didn't even pay her.
you didn't even pay her anything. That she actually likes you and stuff, and to deal with your bullshit. You know what I'm saying, and it's to the point where yeah. So basically, he said he apologized to the woman for hurting her mentally and physically, and apologized to his fans for disappointing them and betraying their trust,
Damn.
sullying
Yeah.
the custom, sullying the characters that he voiced. He included that he will spend the rest of his time right atoning for your mistake and prepared to accept any punishment. So basically, a guy who has more than 50 years in the voice acting scene, has performed in more than 100 titles.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Best known for his work as Yamcha in Dragon Ball, Tuxedo Mask,
Yeah.
Amuro, Pegasus Saya, which you say he's called Saya.
Seiya.
Seiya, my bad. Pegasus Saya and Saint Seiya. It's one of those are big roles. Those are fucking and Sabo in One Piece. Basically, those are like the biggest fucking roles you get.
You're probably gonna animate a couple main character roles, so it's important.
Yeah, so it's important. Yeah, so basically, this dude just, I don't know what it is, but in America, he would have just fucked up your career. I'm just saying.
And arguably fucked up his career in Japan too.
Yeah, so basically, yeah.
Good.
So basically, this is, I don't know, for some reason, Toru Furuya is, I'm sorry I pronounced the name badly or whatever, but I'm just pronouncing. That's just a piece of shit fucking move he did. He did.
Yeah.
Forcing a woman to point even hurting her, forcing her to have an abortion.
Right.
Like, it's like to a point like, bro, like what the fuck? Top of it is a fucking affair at top of that.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, so basically this fucking thing was like very yeah. A 4-year affair with a fan. Yeah, it's really
Damn.
not good. So I don't know what to say on this stuff, but it's very disappointing to hear from that. It's very disappointing.
Damn, bro.
Especially for those people who grew up watching these fucking animes. Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, Saint Seiya, what?
Saint Seiya.
Saint Seiya, what? Saint Seiya.
Uh-huh.
And then and then Mobile Suit Gundam, the first anime.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man,
this has got to be rough.
One Piece. Yes, it's very rough. Even for me too. I don't like. To tell you the truth, it's because the things I watched some of these.
I did too.
Yeah, you did too. Like I watched some of these. A lot of people watch some of these. I have seen Sailor Moon, but not in the. I have seen the first. I have seen a bit of the first Gundam anime.
Okay, I also watched Zeta, and he's he's in Amuro in that too, because Zeta is fucking weird. It's a lot like I understand that Mobile Suits Gundam's like a depressing, like especially when you're going to Universal Century Gundam is fucking depressing as fuck. Damn, I fucked up.
Yeah, it's like But man, that's just pretty fucked up, bro. I'll say this, bro, man, it's the point, like, bro, you're 70 years old, bro, man. You can't be doing this fucking shit, bro.
I mean, he should. Yeah, you're right. He should be in a like a. I know.
I don't want to say nursing. I don't want to say like nursing home or ain't that fucking bullshit. But
he should be retired.
You should be like worry about like retirement or whatever. Oh, and he
Right.
also played the that Mario that Mario anime too as well.
So who was he in that?
Mario.
So he was in the '86 one that didn't really get a dub or anything like that, right?
No, it's like with Princess Peach and
Yeah,
it's
that one.
called
The
86. Yep, the
Yeah.
1986 one. Yep,
Yeah, that one.
that one. Yep, and yeah. So basically, he has fucking good fucking roles. Like you cannot tell me
Ugh.
a guy who has fucking good roles and everything, then you just come up with doing that fucking shit. It's fucking disappointing. That's what I'm saying. Other than that, though, don't want to say on there. So it's whatever. It's whatever. He did what he did. Just saying, he did what he did, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So other than that, though, I just say, you know what? You should be damn ashamed. Be damn
I know,
ashamed.
right?
What I say. Now we're going on to another depressing news. Gainax
What?
declared bankruptcy.
So if you don't know Gainax, they're known for specifically Neo Genesis Evangelion. Did they also make Gurren Lagann?
Yeah, Gurren Lagann they did too. Gurren Lagann, Fooly Cooly, Gunbuster, and then Nanya the what's it called? I forgot. Nanya something Nanya whatever. Not Nanya just hold on real quick. It's called Nada the I think the something water or whatever
Nadia of the Blue Water.
Yep. You know that one, right?
No,
yes,
I thought that was a Studio Ghibli movie for some reason.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay, I might be thinking of something else.
Not yet. I think the. No, Secret of the Blue Wire. Yep, you're correct. Secret of the Blue Wire. Yep, that's the one too as well. Yep, they made that as well. They made a lot of good animes. It's just whatever. It's the thing. Is the what like they declared basically last Friday that they're going bankrupt due to bad adventures. Like one is due to bad financial ventures, including one doing the doing a restaurant, managing a restaurant, starting a CG company, and sizable uninsured loans to dead executives.
That sounds shady as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That sounds shady as fuck, and it's just whatever. They made a lot of stupid financial mistakes. It says in 2012 they're starting to have some stuff. I'm surprised it even lasted like 12 more years.
12 years ago.
Yeah, dude, it lasted 12 more years. That's surprising.
So what's gonna happen with their library and shit?
Supposedly, what they're doing in the library, they're gonna return it back to like their owners. Turn it back to like their actual owners.
Okay, that's how serious it is. Okay,
that's how serious it is. Yeah. So they're giving rights. They already give rights to since 2020, the rights for Garen Login and Penny Stocking have been transferred to the creator, to one of the creators.
Okay.
To other creators and stuff, and Penny Stocking, which I have not heard anything about new season, but they've been mentioning about that. I've been waiting for that Penny Stocking anime to come out. The new one, the new season of it, which never came out, which haven't came out yet. So, the Argogian is gonna have to, and then the thing that's gonna hurt most is I think Evangelion fans or whatever too as well. As well.
Yeah.
It's one of the most saddest things I heard. One of the most legendary.
Right.
One of the most legendary studios up there just go up and fucking just died. It's just really sad. It's just I don't know what to say at this point. It's just I just want to say thank you to Gainax for their legendary studio. I hate that see it go. I hate to see it go. It's just I just want to say thank you Gainax for all the animes you helped made and whatever produce. And his legacy will go on. It's sad to see it go that way. It's really sad. Really fucking sad. And I don't know what to say. So Other than that, though, oh man, I just hope people who have worked there, or whatever, or currently working there, just find new jobs too as well. Because man, this is hopefully they find new jobs successfully and quickly too. Because it's tough. So other than that, though, it's one of the saddest things in anime history. And then now to end our thing, we're gonna talk about Dragon Ball Triamite movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys handle this because I watched it, but I was more focused on the Nitro stuff.
All right, so Augie, so what do you think about the movie so far, Triamite?
I think it's very interesting on this movie because like it actually tells like a story on how like the Triamite sucked up all the energy from the Earth. And like all the Z fighters, like including like Yamcha, Tien, Krillin, Goku, and Piccolo and Gohan, they all try to stop it. And like they meet like this Saiyan named Turles, and he kind of resembles Goku a bit. Because this movie actually came out it was first dubbed in Canada, known as the Ocean dub version.
Not Ocean.
Wow, what's going on with the
No, Ocean. They're notoriously bad dubs.
Yeah, but it didn't came out in the U.S. until like 2005, when it was redubbed with all the characters that we all know and love, like John Schimmel, Christopher Sabat, Stephanie Nadoli, Tiffany Vollmer, and all those people. So yeah. So anyway, back to the movie. So the Tiamat sucks up all the energy from the Earth. Goku and the Z Fighters try to stop Turles and his minions, but
His
Goku
squad, basically.
Yeah, his squad. But Goku is like overpowered by Turles because Turles is actually getting all the energy from Tree of Might by eating some fruit. And you know, like Goku kept saying to Turles, "I'm not any Kakarot. My name is Goku. My name is Goku." And then Turles is like, "Die, you fool!" And then he just hits him with like a bunch of beans and stuff like that, or like energy blast and stuff like that. And then all the Z Fighters said, "Goku, you need to use the Spirit Bomb. The Spirit Bomb's the only way." But Goku has like a little bit of energy left, so the only way to get his power back is to eat a fruit from the Tree of Might. But he's so wounded by the beating Turles gave him, so he has no energy left.
Finally.
But like, you know, out of nowhere, Goku just fires the Spirit Bomb with all his might, and then just destroys the tree and Turles with it.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's all I have to say. So far,
For me, I thought that.
Go ahead. Yeah, so
I thought
for me,
go ahead.
Yeah, for me, I thought it was a pretty interesting movie. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention like when Gohan turns into a giant ape, he is temporarily on Turles' control, but when Turles kills Icarus, he goes after Turles, but Goku cuts his tail with the Destructo Disc. So yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so I thought the movie so far, the pacing for the movie was like went fucking fucking quick. Went real fucking quick. I know it's an hour, but man, it didn't feel like a fucking hour. It did not feel like an hour. It felt quicker than that.
Yeah, and an interesting tidbit, Masako Nozawa was actually voicing both Goku and Turles. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
I figured I did notice that. So basically, Turles was like the Goku Black back in the day before Goku Black was even a freaking thing.
Yeah, and surprisingly, Masako Nozawa also voiced Goku Black as well. You know,
which is crazy. And
I know, man. I know. Yeah.
For me, yeah, like what you said here, like it's Like the thing that did, like the plot. I like the plot with the tree of might or whatever. Like how with that with the plane of the fucking seed, the tree goes
Dude.
like just basically just grabs like destroys the earth and all that. Like basically get rid of all his nutrients. The point it turns into a desert wasteland.
Yeah. And it also like that it also happens like in the following movie too, Lord Slug movie. But instead of sucking up all the energy, it just freezes the earth. You know?
That's crazy. Yeah, I did notice too. Like what you said, you basically said the same thing too. I think the thing is though, like it started out with the forest and stuff and all that, and then they're spying him. And the reason why I think Torres and his gang wanted to is because they want to take over Frieza. Because you gotta remember, this takes place before this definitely takes place before the Frieza saga, whatever.
Yeah. So this was like actually a cross between the Saiyan saga and like the Namek saga.
The Namek saga and then the Frieza. Yeah, that's before the whole situation.
Yeah.
And then they wanted to get rid of it so they could be more powerful than even Frieza at this point. And I think I remember something. I don't know if I remember correctly or not, but I feel like that seed for the tree of might or whatever, that tree's called. I think only the Kais have that stuff, and I don't know how the fuck they got that shit.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right.
I remember something like that, if I remember correctly, yeah. So I don't know where they got that. They never explained in the movie how they got a seed like that or whatever.
I'm guessing that Saiyans took over the Kai planet and they actually just stole the seeds from them.
Or I don't know, but they never explained it.
I think it was like I think it was most likely Future's henchmen that took over the Kai planet and stole the seeds from them. Because how Saiyans are or the Sarkosians or whatever they're called. How like they like to conquer planets and make them ready for kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Dragon Ball Z Kai actually tells a better story of the Dragon Ball Z franchise, even though it's like a little sped up version of the original Dragon Ball Z. I kind of feel like Dragon Ball Z Kai it's the finished version of the manga because as I remember correctly, Chris Ayers, the voice actor of Frieza, explained in an anime convention that the actual animation in Japan got ahead of the manga, so they were studying to buy time to finish, so the story can continue. I don't know if you guys knew that.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's true. I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think the story is all right. You saw Goku. You saw first thing first, like what you say, like he had to cut Gohan's fucking supposedly like he made a fucking he made fucking what's it called, Gohan grow his tail back.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I do remember.
Like when he
and then they make him like somehow. Yeah, they make him look at the moon and he turns to like the grape ape, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know how Saiyans
and then
are
supposedly
with their tails and stuff?
Yes, and stuff, and supposedly like it's just a full moon, which she made, and then supposedly a whole bunch of other stuff happened too. Like he's like they stopped with Icarus, the dragon or whatever, and then supposedly like I think Icarus got down, he got angry again, and then and Goku has to cut the fucking tail off, and then supposedly before all that there was like the Z Fighters were getting their asses kicked or whatever.
Yeah.
At one part of the movie or whatever, and then supposedly Goku came in and whooped like a lot of the other Saiyans past, and Goku was like struggling because Torres, I think Torres, like he was getting stronger by eating the freaking fruit.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, what happened was supposedly the tree of might or the tree gave Goku power as well.
Yeah, gave him strength back.
And that's how. Yep, and that's how Goku defeated Torrance with the power with the spirit bomb, and the tree stopped growing, and then Torrance was gone, dead. Right, and that's how basically basically how the movie ends. Basically there, and I thought it was like a okay movie. I thought like I thought it was okay movie. I feel like there was a lot more better Dragon Ball movies. I know there's a lot more better Dragon Ball movies in this one. I know for sure.
Yeah.
Overall, I thought it was okay. I like the premise of a tree. I like the premise of it.
Me too.
It's just it went. The pacing was so fast. I'm not gonna lie. The pacing was so freaking fast for that movie. I cannot explain. I cannot explain to you how fast that the pacing was.
Man.
Like very careful. Overall, I thought it was a decent. I had a fun time watching the movie. I had a fun time.
Man, I apologize if it was in Japanese and stuff like that.
Don't worry, I understand that it's very weird. It's very weird. Too.
I guess I couldn't get the rights to the English dub or something.
They should have the English dub. I don't understand. Crunchyroll has own Funimation, so I do not know. I do not know what happened there.
Maybe it's not up yet.
It's not up yet or something, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Overall, it's
it's a pretty good movie.
Overall,
not gonna lie.
It's not bad.
It's actually a pretty good movie. Yeah.
So I don't know what to. So yeah. So basically, overall, I'll give it like about like it's a decent movie. I thought it was alright. I thought it was alright.
I give it a 5 out of 5.
I feel I'll give it like a out of 10. I feel I'll give it a 6.5. I don't see like I can't. I thought it was good, decent. Like I don't feel it's like the best Dragon Ball movie out there, but it's actually alright. The problem is the pacing went so fast. There were some plot holes, but I don't think it's like the worst thing ever. I don't think it's like I don't think it's not bad. It's just, but I feel like there's a lot more better lot more better Dragon Ball movies than that one. Trust me, I think there is a lot. Other than that, though, so far it's. Any final words about the movie? No,
I'm good, man. I love it.
I gave it like a 7 out of 10.
I actually own the 5 the 5 DVDs, like the TMI, World's Strongest, World's Plug, and Revenge of Cooler. Oh yeah, and Dead Zone too. So on DVD.
I remember watching. Remember when like one of the things I remember about like those older dubs is that they had Disturbed as one of the soundtracks and stuff. It was so fucking weird.
Yeah. Dude, I actually fell in love with the soundtrack when I first bought the DVD. I actually was blown away. They even have it on the remastered DVD too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all you had to do is like change the. They have like 2 English dubs, one with the original Japanese music and one with the American soundtrack. I'm not kidding. You know?
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
That is weird.
If you buy the DVD version, trust me, you'll find like the 2 English dub versions of that DVD.
So
one thing I noticed too, I looked up something about the Tree of Might. I think they did like I don't know when did they did this, but I heard they did like a 3-part episode for it back in like the 90s or 2000s or whatever, in Cartoon Network or whatever.
Chances
I
are
could be
probably.
wrong.
I think you're referring to the Garlic Jr. saga, bro.
Let me see here. I'm looking it up right now. I remember I saw something.
That was the Garlic Jr. saga.
You're probably right, but
yeah.
So yeah, you're probably right, but I remember I saw something, but I can't remember. Whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's It's whatever. I remember I saw something like that, but other than that though, I thought it was alright. It's just, but for me, I feel like there's better movies. It just felt like there were better Dragon Ball movies out there.
Right.
There's plenty of Dragon Ball movies on.
Alrighty.
So yeah, so basically that's what I had to. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. This dub was edited to a film into a three-part television episode that aired in North America during November 1997.
Oh wow, I was
Yep.
3 in 1997.
Oh my god, I remember Toonami used to have like a thing called Toonami the Rising Sun. I remember the cartoon for that. They had like Tenchi Muyo, Sailor Moon,
Oh my
Dragon
god,
Ball.
don't talk to me about Tenchi Muyo. I so remember that as a kid. And
Oh
it was
my
so
god!
weird because it just feels like it's a slice of life anime, and you think I would never be into there.
Yeah,
It just
so
felt
like
okay.
that.
All right,
It
so
feels like deja vu all over again. We talked about this.
Yeah, it does.
Last episode. How we talked about Tenchi
Yeah.
Uno.
yeah,
I mean,
It's deja vu all over again. We were talking about that. You said the same thing. Oh my god! Don't talk to me about Tenchi Uno. Don't
Yeah.
talk to me about it. You said that last. I said, oh my god, deja vu again.
Yeah.
I like how
Right.
we like history repeats. I feel like we have to watch that at some point.
I know,
we are
bro.
definitely gonna watch it. I just gotta find a way to watch it.
I mean,
Can you check if it's on Crunchyroll or Retro Crush or something?
It has
I
to
don't know.
be. It has to be. It has to
It
be.
has-
And
All
not
right.
and not
That
because
would-
I
okay,
think
let's just circle. We'll talk about it off the stream. Anyways, it's
Yeah.
already. Let's just try to get through the rest of this because it's already 8:30 and I got plans tomorrow.
Yeah.
no, yeah.
Alright.
So yeah.
Uh-huh.
So basically, I thought the movie was alright. It was alright. It was decent.
Mhm.
There's better Dragon Ball movies, I know for sure, because I remember have seen some Dragon Ball movies back in the day too as well.
Yeah.
Back in the day too as well, especially when
Yeah.
Toonami was
Was
like
there.
the
Shit. Yeah.
Alright.
Yes. So anyway, overall, yeah. So that ends our anime segment. So anyone wants to say any final thoughts before we start any final thoughts in the stream?
No, I'm good,
I'm
man.
good. Follow me at Morgan Mills 1994 on Blue Sky. Morgan Mills 1994 on my NSFW Twitter, and Morgan Mills Game on my game Twitter. That's all I have to say. I'll be more active on there and stuff.
Just follow me on Facebook, Augustine Garcia /Facebook.com.
All right.
That's it.
As for me, you can. I gotta do this again. All right. So for my personal Twitter, I usually use at Tales of Fox 2011 at Twitter.
Mhm.
For Instagram. Pull this up. I'm sorry. I'm doing this again. I'm sorry I'm doing this in bullshit again that I did last time. It's for Instagram it's at Tales of Fox 2013. And then Snapchat's Omar Tales Lopez. That's the username, and then freaking Blue Sky is my personal Blue Sky is freaking hold on. I'm sorry I'm doing this bullshit.
It's
again.
fine, Omar. The
Yeah.
the stream we're so messed up anyway, and I want to fucking get this over with.
All right, just hold on real quick. Oh, okay. So it's at talesoffox11.bsky.
They'll find you. You don't have to use that end part. They'll find you on Blue.
And then for Omar Lopez Entertainment, we're gonna use for that we use for the podcast and YouTube and all that. The Twitter is at OL Entertaining. That's the Twitter, and that's the Twitter, and then for the Blue Sky is OL Entertainment.bsk.social. It's the Blue Sky one. And then some shout outs too as well. Shout outs too as well, since I'm already in here. All right, first of all, I want to give a shout out to Akane. Very nice YouTuber. It's called Akane _. So I'll write it down.
Sodeoka Akane.
Akane Ahsoka, right? That's how you pronounce it.
Sodeoka, I guess.
So they Sodeoka, yep, Akane Sodeoka _ Sodeoka on Twitter.
Mhm.
And then her other one is it's Kuma with two U's, 45 _ and then just Kuma with 1 U. That's her Twitter. And then since I mentioned Lynn too, is called urgent it's her his Twitter his Twitter's urgent _wing. That's how you spell urgent, ARGENT.
Is it urgent as in urgent with the word? It's URGENT, I'm pretty sure.
Or ARGENT _wing.
Okay.
I don't know how I pronounce that.
No, Argent.
Argent wing. Yeah, Argent wing. Yeah, so Argent _wing. Yep. Argent wing. And then I might as well announce, since I announced another one. Let me remember what. Air, or another VTuber that I announced to. I might as well announce. It's Zico. It's at her Twitter is like at Zico _air. Another good VTuber. Another good Japanese VTuber too as well. It's IZUKO _air, because if I mention her, I have to mention her on the Shoutout too as well.
Okay.
So please follow them. Really good VTubers, really good people. I'm not gonna lie, really good people. Just follow all of them. Akane and Kuma are both the same person. Just so you know, both the same person. It's just one's like more for like artists and more personal, and then the other one's for like her VTuber.
Where's my
So please follow them all, and then that's basically it. So I'm very happy for all those who stayed with us for who stayed for us for like basically 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I'm very happy with everything that went on. I think we did a good job. I'm very happy that we got Brian through.
Yep, even though he was only in it
for like an hour, but that's fine. That's fine. Everyone has things to do and stuff and all that, and that's understandable. Not everyone can do all the things at once. As long as
it's like an hour, that's good with me. So
yeah, as long as with that, and I like. And how do you guys like this change of pace?
I like it.
I love it. I think we should do it more often.
We should try changing the pace a little bit more, or we should try to change like from time to time. Like we don't have to keep it the same order. We can change it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
I'm gonna set up my raid, and then we're done for the night. Okay.
All right. So I want to say thank you to everyone who watched, and I hope all you guys have a good night, whatever. And hopefully in a
couple weeks.
So far, the next episode should be, since Augie has to go to vacation, whatever. It's gonna be a little bit longer.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a little bit longer to to start up a new setup, which I will let you know. I'll let you know on my socials.
All right.
I'll let you know when I get back, guys. So yeah.
All right. Take care, guys.
Yeah,
all right,
thank you,
take
guys.
care. All right, so have a good night, everyone. I wish you all good night. So bye-bye.
Peace out.
Bye.
Peace out.